gets this right back, Charlie, definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Because you always just that active red flag, defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again. As you can see above my head, it's Serbia against England. We've watched the Spanish, we've watched the Germans, we've watched several sides, people. We've got plenty of talking points. You know, the Euros has kicked off in great fashion. I don't think any of the games have been boring. But now it's time for football to come home. Now it's Serbia against England. How do I structure this? I don't really think Gareth Southgate can win. Some of it is at his own doing. Ultimately, you know, he picks the players and he picks the side. But I do think he's been a bit braver than a lot of us might have given him credit for. I mean, I did tell you, look, yesterday, I think we've gone with the back five I expected. This tells me that, you know, Luke Shaw, they expect him to be fit at some point in the tournament. He's not ready. Obviously, Trippier is going to play at fullback and he can play on the left and the right. He is going to have to get forward, but you'd imagine he's going to be a bit conservative. Centre half is where the issues rely, in my opinion. You know, he's decent. Stones is obviously a good player, but they haven't played together too many times on the eve of this tournament. But I think, given the circumstances, that's the best of what could have went out there. Midfield is interesting. Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. You know, certain man, you know, like to say a certain player who left Manchester City and signed for a London club should play ahead of Bukayo Saka, and they were counting their chickens before they hatched in friendlies. But now that the tournament started, the big boys need to start. There's been rumours that Saka actually isn't fit and he's been carrying some knocks, but you got Saka on the right, Foden on the left, and Harry Kane up front. I must admit, I'm okay with the lineup given the context. Foden's not going to play as a traditional winger. Obviously, you know, he's going to be asked to go inside and play neat little 1-2s and things of that ilk. Saka is probably going to have to hold the width for the pitch. You know, Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield's a big call. I do personally believe if you go to sleep at fullback, you're going to go to sleep in the middle of the park. But I do think Trent is more than capable of playing in the middle of the park, and you're hoping that he can find the Sakas, the Fodens, the Harry Kane with some of his passing. Jude Bellingham, is interesting what his role is going to be, because similar to Declan Rice, you're going to have to contribute in attack. But, you know, Jude Bellingham's probably going to have to be a bit more conservative than, you know, going back to his Borussia Dortmund days versus what you've seen at Real Madrid. Is Declan Rice playing as the lone six? I'm not too sure, but he's done it before. But I guess Southgate is banking on, between Trippier, Walker, the safety net of Declan Rice, maybe a slightly more conservative Jude Bellingham, that it all balances itself out defensively. I think there's more than enough out there to give a good account of ourselves, but you'd be stupid to sleep on Serbia. They always produce good players. You know, Milinkovic-Savic plays in Saudi Arabia now, but he's probably been linked with every big club across the top 5 divisions at some point. Mitrovic, we know him from his time at Newcastle and Fulham. He is going to be a handful for those centre-halves and act like a battering ram. John Stones and Gurley are going to have their work cut out. And Vlahovic, linked with Arsenal, you know, plays for Juventus. He's going to be somebody to watch. And again, it's another side in Serbia of going with a back three. Kostic as well. Again, if we go to sleep in defence, they have got players that could harm us. Let's do this, man. It's coming home, man. It's coming home. I can't be the only one who sees us winning convincingly, not happy with Trent in midfield. I'm not against it. And I think on the eve of the tournament, Southgate shot himself in the foot, because I don't feel there's enough balance in the midfield options. But compared to what I thought he might do, obviously, he's not going to play young Kobe Mainoo right now. Walton is on paper what he wants to see. He's not going to play him. He could have elected for Conor Gallagher. Had Calvin Phillips have been fit, he potentially could have been in the starting lineup. I'm okay with Jude Bellingham, Rice, and Trent. Like, I don't really rate Trent in midfield. I think he's got the capacity to do it, but I'm concerned about things. But if we play to his strengths, I've got no worries, man. You know, in fact, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold could actually be a secret weapon today. I hope certain things don't happen, man. But yeah, Kyle Walker's going to have his work cut out today. The centre halves are, you know, Pickford, He's done quite well for Everton, and he's always done well in an England shirt. We're going to need him today. Bukayo Saka, I need you to score. Phil Foldinho, Mr. Philip Walter Foden, you're under heavy surveillance. We know you're a good player. But if I must admit, Phil Foden is, say what you want about Bukayo Saka. If he doesn't do, even when he does things, people are not happy. He's held to high accounts. Foden, you can't have it both ways. You can't be the golden boy, the poster boy, all this ability, and we're not expecting you to do stuff today. You have to do stuff today, really. It's not like City where you look around and there's Kevin De Bruyne and things. Foden, you were talked about being the player of the last Euros. You dyed your hair gold and it didn't work. Today we need you. I think Foden on the left-hand side is all right. Obviously, you've got Bowen and plenty of other players on the bench. Come on, boys, man. Arsenal, lads, let's go. I'm going 2-1 England. Saka and Rice, man. Obviously, I don't think Rice will score, but you get the point. What's you lot's predictions? How do you lot feel the game is going to go? That back line. I don't think England are doing anything serious because, in general, in this tournament, because of the midfield questions, I don't think that's a bad midfield. I just feel on the eve of going into this tournament, you look at the Dutch even, the Dutch, there's been some injuries. But they probably knew about how they were going to play, whether that's the Dutch public or the coaching staff. The Spanish, what they're going to kind of do. The French, well, to be fair, Saliba apparently could be starting against Austria, but kind of what they're going to do. England, we've gone into this tournament with too much question marks. We don't know what our best midfield is. The centre-half pairings are not good enough. We're weak at left-back, but we've got Trippier and a half-fit Luke Shaw. I guess in theory, Bukayo Saka could play left-back, but you're down to your bare minimum. Got a lot of time for Eze and Kobe Mainoo, and I have no doubt that they can equip themselves well, Cole Palmer. But these are wild cards where you're going against the Germans, the Spanish, all of them other nations where they've got experience all around it. So we'd have to see, man. Obviously, Harry Kane is Harry Kane. Put the ball in the back of the net. Listen, as much as I'm saying that, let's have it, man. You were in the final last year. Like, we got Foden, Bellingham, Saka, Kane, Trent, Declan Rice. Hey, we're doing lit things, man. There's more than enough out there. I don't rate Trippier. I think they could get him. Carl Walker, I need you to be at your A game today. Gurhey and Stones the same. But there's just too many answer questions. But we're going to have to see, man. Yeah, really. Going 3-2 Serbia. Allow that, man. If we can't beat, we don't deserve to be in the conversation about winning the whole thing. Vlahovic, 95th minute, 3-2 shocker, Stones and Saka in brackets, Mitrovic ×2, and Vlahovic with a goal. It's written in the stars. England are winning 3-1, 6-0 Serbia are dreaming, 3-0 England, 2-1 England. Our backline is good, but it just ain't played enough together. Exactly, and that's my thing. Like, bro, you can't go into a European Championship with these questions. Now, there's spanners in the works everywhere, but compare the stuff we're talking about and go and look at Spain, go and look at Italy, go and look at Germany, go and look at who else have we seen that's expected to win things. We'll see with the French next. Well, it's tomorrow, isn't it? We'll definitely watch that. I guess the Portuguese as well. Too many unanswered questions. And in what could be Southgate's last tournament, boy, I'm not really optimistic about our chances, but let's have it regardless, man. 4-1 England. Love how no one expects a clean sheet, but then to be fair, if you go on social media, a lot of people probably expecting England to be the side that stinks out the place and not provide attacking entertainment. I must admit, the thought of Trent Alexander-Arnold getting the ball, looking up, seeing Saka, seeing Kane, maybe Bellingham or Rice with the runs in behind, Foden is Foden, it does excite me. And I do, you got the likes of Palmer on the bench. Listen, we've got players, man. We've got players, man. And in the last couple of tournaments, might not have won stuff, but we've gone to the latter stages. Let's not make this anywhere harder than it needs to be. Why is our support for England away so good when our national team is playing in England at Wembley, for example? So then, I don't know, man. I guess you got to be up for it today, innit? Like, it's big Euros. It's the opening game. I guess you just got to be down for the cause, man. You just got to be on it. I have not a clue. Let's go, man. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They got ballers, man. Kane, this is your last chance of winning something in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, it would be your luck to go over to Bayern Munich, and what happened. He will pick up a number of trophies throughout his time there, but boy, it ain't easy at all. Come on, lads, man. Come on, man. The bench is all right, man. In a nice way, you'd love for us to just smash these lot in. Let some unproven players make debuts. Come on, Jude Bellingham. They're saying you're a real robot. They're saying you're overrated. They're lying. Saka. They talk on you all the time. Foden, do something. You didn't back him on. Back the beef today, please. The country is watching. Big up the Serbians, but we're not here for that. You lot getting smoked today. It's coming home, lad. It's coming home. Come on, Trent. Silence the haters, my boy. The Trent army rise. But even that, yeah, even if let's just argue for argument's sake, just say Trent is rubbish defensively, he goes to sleep. He has to hold himself account, but the manager has to guard against that. You know, Trent goes to sleep at fullback. You want Trent to kind of do the pros to his game. Make sure we've guarded against that, whether that's making sure Rice is screening, Bellingham is a bit more withdrawn. Kane might even, you know, have to drop a bit deeper. I don't know. Carl Walker's going to have his work cut out today. But even that, if Trent, what I expect, peels out to the right, Walker's an option, Saka's an option, it could be lit, man. And we're off, people. I look at my boy Bukayo Saka kicking off things. It's gone straight to Pickford. Maybe Southgate's been watching Arsenal as Pickford goes long. I mean, where's Kane? Because Saka ain't going to get there. And it's here with Serbia. You know what? 3-1 England. We're doing this, man. We're moving to these lot today. Nothing is going to go wrong. Just as I said that. What's that, Stones? Stones, what's that? Okay, my boy. Get them out early. Completely miskicked it. And Vlahovic was in almost 30 seconds into the game. Boy, curse to the commentator. Boys, please. I don't know why I'm so confident. I don't know. Jude Bellingham in possession. Phil Foden. Foden in the pockets. In the pockets. Don't want to see you out wide. In the pockets. Declan Rice to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Showed them, Trent. Showed them, Trent. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to see, but it's cool. He found Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker gives it to Declan Rice. Oh, I mean, do you know what? It's alarming how many international teams have played the three at the back. Out of all the watch-alongs we've done, it looks like a back three, a very compact unit from Serbia. Jude Bellingham in possession. Them Buki step almost bad. Them step overs are almost bad as when Bukayo Saka does it. I love them, but the skill is not their thing. It's here with the Arsenal man on this right-hand side. Bukayo. Foden, shout for that Saka. You're acting. You could have gave that to Foden. Kyle Walker. Stones. Hey, there's nothing to worry about, people, man. We're winning 3-0 today. F it. We're doing this. Other problems will arise. Today, we're moving to them. Phil Foden. Looks like Foden's got a license to roam as you find him on the right-hand side, right next to Jude Bellingham and Saka. To be fair, if the game calls for that, great. Declan Rice. Foden on this right-hand side. Saka. Hey, Foden, come to Arsenal, man. You could do this for club and country. Bellingham and Trent, you might as well join us as well. Lovely skill by Bellingham. Foden. Ref, that's a yellow early doors. That's a late one on Foden. What ball did he get? Foden, you're going to get that all tournament and probably all career with the way you play. Trippier, oh my God, you're actually awful, you know. Like, you're actually not good. Like, the only time you've looked good is when you was at Spurs and they had that. I'm sure Trippier was there when they had the two Belgium lads, Kyle Walker. Nah, you weren't. I don't think you was. Danny Rose, you weren't there. Yeah, Trippier's. Why is he in the English squad? You can hit a mean free kick. You are a decent fullback, but like, we can't do nothing better than that. There's no one that can play left back better than Kieran Trippier, given the circumstances. Sure, get fit, man, because this is nonsense. Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, man, and you're about to get kicked. Ref, that's two now, you know. That's now Foden and Saka. Come on, ref. Ref the game properly. Milinkovic-Savic, come on, try and win the ball properly. You was linked with Arsenal and all these clubs. Why do you think you ended up getting a payday? You're not good. Ref, come on, man. Have a word. Trent over this dead ball scenario. Is this how Liverpool fans feel? Like, Trent with a free kick. Normally, I'm nervous. This is quite lit. I mean, this will determine if I'm optimistic for this tournament or not, man. I mean, when Trent's ready, go on, Trent. Trent puts it into the box. It's a decent ball. It's dealt with by the Serbians. Kieran Trippier just about passes it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice drops a shoulder. You see what Arteta's making. See what Declan Rice is about. Kyle Walker. Trent. Where's his options? He has to go home. We're going to have to be patient, man. We can't be too excited. DG, if you was to have a boot sponsor, what brand would you go for? Nike. If I'm honest, big up, Matt. I mean, people can wear headbands if they want, man. I'm not against it. Like with the pay today, my thing is if you're going to do the extravagant accessories and wear headbands and all them things, you just make sure you're a baller. Make sure you ball out. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Lovely boots Trent's got. Jude, Saka, Rice. We've seen plenty of ball. We've been knocking it about, but it's only 4 minutes in, but we ain't had an effort yet. Gurhey, Trippier. I don't want to sound like I have an agenda, but like Trippier is just killing everything. Like, you're too nervous. John Stones, to be fair, he could be another gear to our game in terms of unpicking this Serbian team. Phil Foden, once again, it looks like he has a license to roam. The same for Bellingham, really. And Jude's in possession here. Foden, Bellingham. Go on, the switch is on. Trent once. I skip out Walker Stones. Trent once. Thank you. You see, there we have it. Trent's in possession. Walker. We need to get Saka in 1v1 situations, man. John Stones is on the ball again. It's pretty at side to side and whatnot, but so far we haven't been able to break Serbia down. That's changed now. There's a lovely ball into Phil Foden. You thought Foden was going to do his trademark, take the ball and turn on the half turn and maybe have a shot, but it's crazy to say, but you know, Phil Foden's first touch weren't quite there. So long searching ball over the top. Trippier, well in. Foden hit it. Come on, Foden. Foden, you can watch the Gaza videos, you can watch the Rooney videos, you can watch the Beckham videos, but you're better than that. He struck it first time. Maybe he was watching the Italy game with Barella, but come on, man, you got to do better than that. Got to do better. Poor touch by Foden. Probably the first time on a live stream I've ever said that. Shout out to Riley. I don't expect Kane to drop too deep with Trent in midfield. I hope Kane's actually been told to stay up front. I know in the modern day you have to drop, but I like that from Kane, but I feel it's for England, it's been annoying at times. In that, it's weird because people have kept Harry Kane down as a traditional striker, and in many ways he is 100%. But he actually likes to drop deep and whatnot. I'm sure there was a time you either wore number 10 for Spurs or England, forcing it. I know. Kyle Walker's misjudged the flight of that ball, and he's up against Kostic. Kostic delivers a ball into the box. Fortunately, a Serbian player can't get to that. Trippier. Come on, Trippier. To be fair, Foden did you dirty, and we've not cleared our lines. Serbia still have the ball here. Everyone stay calm. We're winning this today, man. Foden, please. But, bro, don't recreate that Iceland performance. The Serbians have the ball here, people. Again, just need one chance. Want to get Kane and Saka into the game a bit more. I think you want Trent, you want Stones to get on the ball a lot. You want us to keep finding Jude Bellingham and Foden in the pockets. It's a long ball forward by the Serbian keeper. Go on, Stones. Stones wins the header. Seconds. Come on, Jude. Lovely. Trent, apologies. Phil Foden's on the ball. But so far, Serbia have done a good job of forcing our players backwards or side to side. We're going to have to be patient. Kyle Walker. His phone must be dinging off, innit, on Father's Day. Lively. Trent Alexander-Arnold attempts to switch play. Trippier. This guy just goes backwards all the time, bro. Phil Foden. Gurhi. Go on, Gurhi. Surprised Gurhi's not been linked with any... Well, he always is, but, you know, if there was a young centre-back not playing for a traditional top-6 club that's linked with him, move his Everton's Braithwaite. Jude Bellingham. Does well, ref. That's the third one. Foden, Saka, and now Jude Bellingham. Late tackles, ref. Are we playing football, doing something else? Declan Rice plays a 1-2 with Stones. Stones. What we doing, Stones? Kyle Walker. Saka, take him on. Now, thank you, Saka. That was dead. That's ours, ref. Thank you. Walker wants Saka, chill, man. How is that this? Ref, come on. Bro, that's come off Kostic. TG, how was gym? You missed nothing. That Denmark-Slovenia game was so meaty. It was on in the gym. I was watching it. Gym session was great. Thanks for asking. And big up Ericsson for bagging. Kyle Walker. Gurhi. Stones. No shame in going back to Pickford. Thank you, Walker. Jordan Pickford, play it short. Gurhi wants. Okay, I don't mind that. Trippier just going to pass it backwards anyways. You're not on nothing. Oh, that's not good. You passed it sideways. Declan Rice. John Stones. Saka wants. Saka and Foden are frees. I can't lie. I think Foden's going to make something happen in the next 10 minutes. Lovely ball into Jude Bellingham. Ref, hands. Fucking hell, ref. Sorry for the French. Ref, come on. That's 4 now. Second time on Jude Bellingham. You're boying it, ref. You're boying it. I don't know. Maybe, do you know what? I don't want us to be impatient and force it. Maybe we're being patient. I think we've done well on the ball. But maybe we just don't have any ideas, really. Declan Rice, lovely. Wait, did they say the ball went out? Ref, you're bugging. This is the second time now, ref, man. Same one with Kostic. Has Kostic got your nudes or something? Why do you keep giving him decisions? Incorrect decisions. You know what it is with Southgate football. They move the ball around so slow. There's no purpose. And I know in the modern day, people are not really keen on consistent diags. And maybe Southgate has told them to do it. But there's a number of times. Declan Rice, Foden, Trent in particular. The ball's always on. Just let them do their thing. Jude Bellingham, let's go. Let's go. Lovely turn. Ref, how many? Ref, come on. That's 5 now. That's 3 on Jude Bellingham. Come on, ref. Oh, it's this guy. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Lovely little crave turn by Jude Bellingham. His shirt's being pulled as well. And they're still snapping at his heels. Lovely strength from him. Man said DG more invested in this game than the Arsenal games. That is cap. Don't ever never ever let me hear you type that again. I'm definitely more invested in Arsenal. My Arsenal boys are out there. Do not chat rubbish. I got like 10,000 videos on my YouTube channel. I'm waffling about Arsenal, even when we're not even playing. How dare you? Don't put blasphemy on my name. How dare you? Arsenal over England, any stretch of the imagination. England win the World Cup or Arsenal win the champs or the Prem. I'm picking Arsenal. If you say Brazil win the World Cup, boy, I don't know. I'm not sure how dark arts specialist Mitrovic. I don't know how he's managed to con the ref to give in a free kick there, but it's banged. Serbia in possession. Come on, boys. 0-0. Dun, 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 dun. All that stuff. That's ours, ref. Oh, that's actually a throw. Ref, you've actually given us a throw. Great stuff. Great stuff. Kyle Walker takes it. John Stones, let's go, man. Pickford, I like the enthusiasm, but you know damn well you don't need possession right now. We're not going long anymore. Just keep doing your goalkeeper thing. John Stones. Any chance of Harry Kane getting some touches? Lovely run from Bellingham, but we're not. We like somebody said, we're moving the ball too. We're either moving the ball too slow. The players aren't being told to do it, or the certain man think they ain't got it in their locker. So one of the 3 things, if not all of them. Declan Rice. Remember, you're not playing under Arteta, man. Just watch Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney, David Beckham vids. Just try and be a hero. Declan Rice finds Phil Foldinho. Come on, Philip. Oh, Trippier. Why? Big up Trippier. He played past the Jude Bellingham. Lit stuff. Declan Rice. It's very slow. It's very patient. And on one hand, I like that. I don't think we can force the issue, but Serbia won't mind this. I'm not going to lie. We're looking out of ideas already. Champions League, UCL champions at the cost of England. World Cup, yes, sir. Yeah, same. I'm going to buy England. I'm just invested, man. Why not? Might as well buy into it. It's Euro season, man. How could you not be buzzing for the team? Well, just want to see Arsenal players potentially with a trophy, man. And to be fair, I'm 29. I'm not going to say this has been the best time to be an England fan, but in many ways it is. Because when we had Rooney, Gerrard, Sol Campbell, Ashley Cole, all of these guys, like they weren't doing nothing serious. Saka could be in here. Lovely pass from Walker. Ref. Oi! Yes! Yes! Jude Bellingham! Oi! They're chatting on him. Oi, knee slide. You're meant to be doing this, mate. Bukayo Saka, sir, that's an assist. Cole Palmer, sit down on the bench. Serious brothers only. Palmer, you don't even deserve that, man. I'm only doing that because my Chelsea supporting brethren are defo watching this. Let's go. Give Saka the ball. Things happen. Oh, Jude Bellingham, I love you, mate. Well in. Hey, he's living a movie, man. He's living an absolute movie. Jude Bellingham's actually passed the ball to Kyle Walker. He just made a run into the box. Walker's played it in behind for Saka. Saka, a bit of fortune on the cross. Who cares? Who cares? Saka assist, man. We're living shameless. Bellingham. Hey, let's go. 2 more. 2 more. It's coming home, man. Remember, we got to the final last year and it went down to pens. It's coming home for real, man. I didn't know that I ever said that when it goes south. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. The icy freezer shining, or 2.5 for Jude Bellingham's case, but it's cool. And that's a good thing because obviously Serbia got to stick to the script, but they've got to naturally be a bit more adventurous now at this point. So naturally there should be some pockets. Okay, first time we got Saka in behind. Can we give Trent, Foden, Kane, can we get them involved? Declan Rice wins the header. Kyle Walker, Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, well in for that phase of play. 0-0, lads. Pickford, I actually believe in you quite a lot for England, man. Just be a keeper, man. Don't fall for this woke stuff where you see keepers playing with their feet. Just be a traditional goalie. I see it a couple of times. Like you want to do things above your pay grade, just keep doing your thing. I can't remember the record, but I think if Pickford, someone just telling me if Pickford keeps 2 clean sheets, he's actually got some sort of record for England in something. Which, you know, you look at the amount of quality keepers that have played for England over the years. If Pickford is mentioned among them, he's doing all right. Kyle Walker to Bukayo Saka kind of killed him, but Saka's done well. Lovely Saka. Trent, that was Banduli from you. You're better than that. Trent's giving it away cheaply to Serbia. You're better than that, Trent. And Serbia have gone home to their goalie. I mean, we need to get Harry Kane involved. He's just running about at this point. And I wonder how Kane feels because, you know, obviously he's made the move to Germany and this is being played in Germany. Trippier. Pardon me. Trippier's doing nothing wrong, but great pass from Pickford. Trippier's doing nothing wrong, but Luke Shaw get fit, please, because as this tournament progresses, I'm not trying to see this. I can't lie, it's dead. Now that I said that, he's probably going to do something mad, but it's dead. Goal scorer Jude Bellingham. Bukayo, Bellingham. Trent's made a lovely run, lovely Bellingham. Trent with a little cute flick. It was all right, but it couldn't get to Foden. First and seconds, lovely Trent. For what, ref? For what? What's happened there? Oh! It's the camera angle. I thought the ref blew for something. What the hell? Smash the like button, man. Saka, listen, it's normal, man. We don't talk on Bukayo, man. We don't have to defend Saka. Did they listen? If Saka wasn't good, they would stop talking about him. They compare him to all these newcomers. They say this and that. It's the performances speak for themselves. And no matter what happens, you know, fans are dishonest. I've seen people say Saka doesn't turn up for England. He missed the penalty, great, but he showed the bollocks as like an 18-year-old to take it. And also, are we all gonna? We didn't win it, but what people are not gonna do is act like Saka didn't ball out against France in the last international tournament. That's what we're not gonna do. Come on, boys. Dun, 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 and all of that. Phil Foden, Gurhey. I think this is the best centre-half pivot available to us. And it's weird because I think Konsa's good. Got a lot of faith in Joe Gomez. But it just feels like the defensive options are a bit... Kyle Walker and Stones are the only ones I'm like, all right. Where international football's concerned. It's only 1-0. We can't rest on our laurels. I do think we can play to a slightly higher tempo. I do think we could get our attacking players in threatening situations a lot more, as seen. Trent and Saka have played a lovely one too. Listen, we need to get that going at Arsenal. Foden, come on, you're better than that. You're better than that. I mean, to be fair to Southgate, it does look like Jude Bellingham, Saka, on occasion, Kyle Walker and Trent, they've been given license to make that third man run. Ref, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you want Jude Bellingham's shirt, just ask for it, mate. What's wrong with this guy? Never seen you play at club level, fella, number 14. I'm never going to see you. This is probably your last tournament. What's the population of Serbia? Where'd they get him from? You can't be the best right back you've got. You're really in trouble, aren't you? Mitrovic, he's a problem. He's a problem. Lovely from Declan Rice, but he's a handful. Where's that Vlahovic fella? Could never be the one linked with Arsenal. He ain't good. Yeah, I'm biased. Saka has 3 World Cup goals in his first appearance. Saka with the assist. All agendas from the ops in the bin. Kane, Mr. Penn, not talked about. But hey, they wanted Southgate to listen to Twitter and drop him for Palmer. Listen, Palmer will get his time. But I think people misunderstand, like, he ain't been in this scenario before. It's tournament football. Palmer will get his time. If Palmer maintains what he's doing for Chelsea, listen, we can't sit here and say he's not a good player, but, like, come on. I don't even think Palmer long-term is going to be a right winger. In the present day, you have to be able to play in a number of roles, but you get the point. Oh, Jude, are you okay? Ref said play on Foden. Head up. Foden, get your head up. Jude's in trouble, you know. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not really that. It did look like Bellingham could be in trouble there. Naughty ref, come on. These are some naughty challenges you're letting go unmarked. You know, there's elbows, there's late ones. These are naughty, ref. Look at Vlahovic, you puss, yo. What are you doing? That's naughty, ref. To be fair, if I was Serbian, I would be doing that as well. I want England to do that, you know. You want to discourage them from playing, but come on. What's that, ref? That's naughty. That's an elbow. Jude Bellingham's feelings on the floor, ref. What's that about? Man said Vlahovic didn't do anything. Bias, man. Don't worry, man. Big up the Welsh in the chat. What time's you lot's game? You lot playing tomorrow? Kyle Walker up against Mitrovic. Mitrovic is a handful, man. Mitrovic, Kostic, and Vlahovic, they could be problems. Just as I said that about Kostic, he's giving the ball back to us. Thank you, fella. Jordan Pickford, lovely. Gurhey. The thing I like about Gurhey is, in a nice way, That was poor from you, Stones. But as I was saying, he just plays his position. Like, he don't try and do things above his pay grade. Just in a nice way, very balanced and cautious approach to what he's doing. And this is, agendas. Remember, Saka's not fully fit. We saw the build up to it. Remember, did he not miss the last day of the season for Arsenal? We've seen in the build up to this game, they said he's been nursing an injury and not really taking part in certain training sessions. Star boys do star boy things. Declan Rice, Trent, you're moving mad. It's given back to Serbia here. Trent, you're moving mad. Trent, behave, man. Because as good as Trent is on the ball, these are the problems in midfield. Trent started very well, but on a couple of occasions, I don't know what's going on. Sort it out. No awareness. I can't even explain that. What's that, Trent? Fortunately for us, Mitrovic's shot comes to nothing. But this is international football. This is how things change. Trent, please. This is why he can do the inverted right back role, playing in midfield on a consistent basis. Boy, Trent's moving like he had no awareness there. Look over your shoulders. You're better than that, man. Almost, man. We got away with that. It's been lumped up to Harry Kane. Ref. And now Saka. Ref. Bro, when are you going to start back to dashing out the yellow cards? People are getting bear hugged and all of these things. First Kane, now Saka. I know he plays for England, but that's that Nigerian strength. But Saka's strong, isn't it? Come on, boys. Let's get a second. Trent had a Ziddy moment. Bugging out for no reason. I'm not going to lie. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Trippier over a set piece is quite scary. And I do think when it comes to international football, people downplay set pieces. It's going to have to be something great from the training ground here. It's probably too far out to have a shot. You got Foden, you got Trent. What's going on here? Trent floats it into the box. I thought Kane was fouled there. I don't think Declan Rice knew too much about it. It looked like he hit his knee, and either way, it's gone out. Since Lamps, we've never had an English midfielder like him other than Bellingham. And with that, Bellingham's ceiling can only get higher. We've got some good players, man. Give it a couple of years, there could be some more. One thing I can't forgive Gareth Southgate for, is Musiala, though. Like, I don't care what Musiala's opinion was, what they've got to say, and I know they probably had to switch his registration, but bro, he was playing for England's under 21s. How is Musiala not here with all of these guys? All England need to do is bring through some centre backs and some full backs. I do like Everton's Braithwaite, probably soon to be Man United. He can actually play left. But I actually think he's quite unfortunate not to be on the plane, if I'm honest. Trippier and Phil Foden in the trenches, but we've missed out there. Vlahovic has tried to switch play, but he's only found Kyle Walker. Relax, boys. Relax. Just relax. 22 minutes in. Everyone just relax. Pickford's gone long. Kane, where are you? Go on, Jude. Jude can't quite get there. Just me or Kane. Kane can't be fully fit. I don't want to cue any speculation, but he's not moving like what I've seen from Kane. You defo in the two legs against Arsenal in the Champions League. You looked a bit more mobile than that. Like you're not. Is it hot at the moment? Like is he carrying a knock? Moving a bit gingerly, and we've got ourselves in trouble. Declan Rice is unable to nick the ball there. We're here with Vlahovic. You won't do it. Dead. Lovely block from Gurhey. Saka protect it. Lovely from Saka. Foden, come on. Relax, boys. Relax. Foden, you're better than that. Why did you try and play a 1-2 with Saka? Relax. I've got no right to tell these professional footballers a damn thing about football, but just as an honest fan, relax, man. What are we doing? Don't draw ourselves out. Kostic has done very well. To be fair, he should have a foul. Oh, I love that from Bellingham. Shut up, Kostic. Ref, don't let Bellingham do it. Don't let him do that to Bellingham. Oh, why's your head hot, Kostic? What's wrong? Is it because you didn't make it at Juventus? Why's your head hot, mate? What's the score? Hey, Bellingham, my sort of guy. To be fair, Bellingham provoked him. But I love that. Let's go. Kostic, who are you? As a failed fullback myself, I could tell you you had dreams of being a winger, innit? Fair play, did better than me, a professional footballer. We don't want to be left back. Saka's got you on strings, mate. Keep going, boys. Keep going. That's the Real Madrid attitude right there. To be fair, I think that's the Brum in him, to be fair. Probably, but I think that's the Brum. The passion merchant thing came out in him. To be fair, Bellingham started all of that. Kostic is fully in the right to react. Jordan Pickford goes long. No nonsense. Kane, where are you? Can't lie, we're not helping Kane there. Jude Bellingham loses out there. You're never going to outmuscle Milinkovic-Savic. He's a man mountain. He's won it back though, ref. He's won it though. To be fair, the Serbians are on a physical thing. The second time Vlahovic has tried to switch play, we've intercepted. Saka finds Kyle Walker. Make this count. Foden, scream for that. Scream for that! How is that not gone in the back of the net? You have to take these chances. 24 minutes in, lovely interception against the run of play. Walker's done so well. Until that, it's like he's trying to wait to the last minute to maybe go for a shot. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he tried to square it. Truthfully, in the replays, eyes didn't look once. Keep going, boys. Stuff, it should be two. Things like that have to go in the back of the net. Put the game to bed. If we're in the semi-finals against the Spanish and the Germans and the Dutch and all of these kind of guys, you don't kill them with opportunities like that. Forget about reaching finals, let alone winning the competition. Serbia are down, but they're definitely not out. A couple of times, Vlahovic has tried to switch play from right to left, and it hasn't come off. But once, sooner rather than later, it will. Kostic is a very good player. Milinkovic-Savic is starting to show for the ball a bit more. And it's 1-0. We're doing okay, but we could do a bit better. We're getting caught unnecessarily in possession. Sometimes the decision-making isn't the best. Could look to get Harry Kane involved a bit more than just lumping it long to him. Saying that Kane don't look fully fit to me personally. I could be wrong. Maybe he's conserving his energy, but he's not. He's missing that aggression and dynamism he normally has. Other than that, we're doing okay. It wasn't, but Foden's there, man. Foden's making a run. I do genuinely believe Kyle Walker could have passed that to Foden. Foden's on the score sheet. Speaking of devil, Kyle Walker's headed it back to Jordan Pickford. 20 minutes left of this first half. We're doing all right. Subscribe and smash the like button if you haven't. Come on, boys. Pickford, you're doing well, you know. I want you to get a clean sheet. Come on, boys, man. Jordan Pickford, let's go long, man. Kane, where are you? I feel sorry for you, Kane, ref. And to be honest, I feel sorry for Kane because the defenders just conned one off him. Like, they're both pulling each other. It's a physical day. If you're a centre-back in Gurhi and Stones, you know what time it is against Vlahovic and obviously Mitrovic. If you're Harry Kane, to be fair, if you're Harry Kane, Foden, Saka, Bellingham, you know you're getting late tackles and snapping at your ankles. You know you're getting pulled to the floor. You know you're in for a fight. Don't switch off, man. Because like I was saying about the Dutch, I think England have this capacity to draw themselves out and make games harder than it needs to be. Foden's doing okay, but he looks like he's... Not that he's unnatural on the left, but he's used to being on that right-hand pocket. I want to see Foden involved a bit more. I want to see Trent on the ball a bit more. I think undoubtedly Kane needs something. The Serbians still have possession. There we nick it. Thank you. Declan Rice, go home, please. Declan, don't lose it. Thank you. Lovely Trippier. I can't believe it. Jude Bellingham, let's go. Pardon me, Kyle Walker only really has Saka, and that's probably too difficult of a pass to play. Welling, he's found Trent, who's inverting. Foden. Declan, hey, come on, we can throw a blanket over these England shirts. We're too... I like it. It's patient, but we're all too close together. You're not going to disrupt the Serbian shape. We don't need to force it because obviously we've got the lead. Gurhi. Lovely. No nonsense. Lovely. Ooh, Trent. Lovely. Saka, protect it. Don't lose it, Saks. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Thank you. Trent plays a give and go with Saka. That's a cute pass from Trent. Get your body there, Saks. Ooh. I like what you tried. It's fallen to Jude Bellingham. Wait, what? Oh, I thought the rest... Ooh, ref. That's a nasty one. That's a nasty foul on Trent. You've got to book him. Saka could have been in there. Trent, talk to Arteta, man. We need this at club level. We need this at club level. I never understand this ego thing with Mbappe. I just don't see it. Probably got an ego, but what footballer don't have an ego, especially the top ones? It's just about channeling it. I'd rather a player that has too much ego than someone that doesn't believe in themselves, because I think with an ego, you can kind of put humility. I think it's easier to do that than to make someone who don't necessarily believe in themselves believe in themselves. It's like when someone has that, you know, like the Rooney thing where you've got that, you want to win so much, it can cross over into something dark. I'd rather a player have that because you can tone it down then some, because I don't think you can install that in someone, a human being, let alone a footballer. And we've got a free kick in a dangerous area. You know what, Trippier, you're not bad from set pieces. Neither are you, Foden. Trent, man, come on. Feels like that's the only thing you do in training all day. Come on, hit the target. Come on, Trent, man. I've seen you slap them in from here. Come on, Trent, man. Hit the target. Someone follow in. There might be a tapping. Ref, come on, man. Just let them put the ball down and take the free kick. It's your problem. Trent has got his buzz cut back. Lovely stuff, man. Said buzz cut. Come on, Trent. Hey, this is in. This is goal of the tournament contender. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know who said that, but it wasn't me. You know what the saddest thing about that is? I was convinced he was going to hit the target. Instead, it's gone straight into the wall. Yeah, I thought he was putting it top bins. It was poor. Jordan Pickford. Come on, Picky. Second ball. Declan Rice wins the header. Bellingham, you're about to get clamped. Jude Bellingham's done well to find Kyle Walker. 15 minutes left of this first half. Everyone just chill out. We're doing all right. No one be a hero. So far, so good. It's here with the Arsenal lad, Bukayo Saka on this right-hand side. Take him on. Ooh, Saka, Bandulu step over. Skips past his man, floats it up. It's still in the box. Vlahovic and Serbia have got away with that one. All right. Gurhi, lovely interception. Lovely turn from Jude Bellingham. Foden, move from him, man. Bellingham's tried to find Saka. You're asking a lot, but Foden, you could move away from him. Why are you standing on his heels? You're better than that. Declan Rice. Trent Alexander-Arnold finds himself on this left-hand side. Trippier holding the width and probably just there for image. Trent. Well, hey, Trent. Well, we got away with that, but a couple beaky passes from you, maybe making my heart skip. Kyle Walker. Bukayo, get your body there. He's about to clamp you. Ref. Bloody hell, ref. Bloody hell, ref. Bloody hell, ref. And he's given a handball, ref. Bloody hell. Bro, Pavlik, how on God's green earth is that not a free kick? From a Serbian perspective, I respect it. He's pushed Saka on the slide. The game's the game. But come on. I can't lie. We're bleeding for technical quality in England. Don't get it twisted. That highlight was sick from Jude Bellingham. But I mean, really? Really? It weren't good enough to spin it 3-4 times. Like. But nonetheless, Jude Bellingham has scored the goal that sees England winning at the moment. Commentators agreeing Saka man of the match already. We've got a call, man. We've got a call. Saka starting to wake up, though. Foden. On him. Unlucky. Unlucky. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. We're not pressing together. Hey, Kane can't be fully fit, man. I mean, I don't even know why Saka still gets angry, Dean. You're right. He's used to not getting them in the Prem. I'm still nervous. I don't think we're clear yet. Milinkovic-Savic. I'm not confident in our ability to keep a clean sheet generally throughout the tournament. I hope I'm wrong, though. Serbians have the ball on this right-hand side. And you know what? They've had sustained periods of possession without threatening us, but this is a good passage of play. Mitrovic. He's the sort of guy to score, man. He's a problem. We know about him, Premier League fans. Serbian ball into the box. Oh, well in Gurhi. I was scared there. Saka clears up the seconds. Foden and Bellingham. Foden. Well, oh, this is wavy from us. Just didn't get to Kane. Unlucky, boys. The saddest thing is, when we need to play those intricate passes, we're not doing it. And then we're playing in areas we don't need to. Fair enough. I'm nervous, man. Serbia can definitely do something. Watching Germany, Portugal, they are stepping on teams' necks. England need to be ruthless. To be fair, Portugal ain't kicked the ball yet in the Euros, but generally I hear it. It's funny because continental refs normally give fouls for the lightest of contacts, but not when England plays. There you have it. Is Kane going to start playing soon? I mean, being a striker, you've got the sweetest gig, innit? You could be quiet for 89 minutes if you score in the 90th, nobody cares. Well in Saka, you're not quite going to win the ball there, but you stuck to your task. And to be fair, Lukic of Serbia did very well to not let Saka win the ball. Serbia's Kostic is on this left-hand side. Saka stopped the cross. No cross. No cross. Kostic is delivered. Could that have been a handball? I'm not sure. Keep going, boys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Premier League football is 50 times faster and more entertaining. There's no real excuse for not playing with intensity. How they play week in, week out. Tournaments like this should be a piece of cake. I hear you. And you're not necessarily wrong. But you're not playing with the people you play week in, week out with. That's no excuse, really, because the Spanish aren't. The Germans aren't. The Dutch aren't. But that's the only way I could factor it down. And the tactics might be different. Because as much as I think this first half has been all right, it is realistically it's square pegs in round holes. And as much as it's working and God, for you know, by God's grace, this continues to work, we can't guarantee in the second game this is what we're going to see. Whether it's the same players or things change. We don't know if Foden's going to play on the left. We don't know if Trent's going to revert back to right back. We don't know even who's going to play left back. The only thing you could probably guarantee to a degree is probably Kane up front, the two centre halves, and probably after that Declan Rice, Bellingham, and Saka. Gurhey, lovely. Ooh, Gurhey, be careful. Gurhey's been caught there. Fortunately, it doesn't come to anything. Boys, tranquillo, tranquillo. Jude Bellingham. But again, we're too close to each other. We could throw a blanket on all these white shirts. Move, boys. It's nice. It's pretty. It's intricate, but space, boys. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent, you're moving mad, you know. You started well. You're having a stinky period. Who is that too? Silly, really. Silly from Trent. Everton stacked like England stacked like Madrid play like Everton. Trent is moving a bit mad. I won't lie to you, I'm very bored watching England. It's to be expected. But at least there's been goals. So technically in the Euros there's been no 0-0s yet. Early shout, but is it too far-fetched to think there'll be no 0-0s? It's either Kane needs bodies to help him press. He's conserving his energy. He's got a knock. Or he's not fully fit, man. There's something up with Kane. Now, I'm not saying he's playing bad, but it just, you know, when you're used to watching someone and they're just not playing the same way. Serbia are attacking now. We could be in trouble. Not when Jude Bellingham's there. Vlahovic, ain't you the lad that, you know, Juventus were fighting Arsenal and all these teams for? Can't be that. Boy, anyone can score goals in Serie A, right? We've given playing on, but Bellingham's been fouled there. Saka cooked his man. My winger. Who's in the box? They don't want Saka to shine. They don't want the star boy to shine. My winger. Certain men have Anthony and these kind of things. My winger. Rival fans, please don't fix your mouth and pretend Bukayo Saka isn't good. You know he's bloody good at football. Kane, a bit of a waste today. Won't be long before he's playing CDM like he always tends to do as the game moves on. Wouldn't say this has been a boring game. Feel it's been a bit heated and lively. Both teams on the go. It's got goals in it, man. Saka, great pass, but unlucky. Kane could have tapped that in. They don't want him to get double assists and scumbag stuff. But keep going, Bukayo, man. What a player. I remember when Arsenal fans used to fight me when I used to say Saka could play right wing. He's come so far. I remember watching him in the Checo Trade Trophy as a 16-year-old cooking grown men. I knew he'd be good. I knew he'd reach Arsenal's first team, but I think anyone who said they knew Saka was going to do what he's done, particularly in the last 2 or so years, a liar, isn't it, really? You know, he's lit. Kostic, that's a decent knock. We could be in trouble. Well in, Declan Rice. Why does the ref keep moving like he's going to blow his whistle? Nonetheless, Serbia still have the ball on this right-hand side. It's not dead yet. Stop the cross, Trippier. Stop the cross, Trippier. Doesn't stop the cross. Thank the Lord, it's a terrible cross. Declan Rice. He's lit as well. Finds Foden. Foden does well. Man on Bellingham. You could turn. Wavy, ref. You've got to book him. And Bellingham still got it. This guy's lit. People fix their mouths and say Bellingham's overrated. Okay, Bellingham, you've won the foul, but at least let me praise you before you make mistakes. Keep doing your thing, Rice. Saka is the best player for England, and it's a shame, but Sterling steps up for England as well. Sterling's form's been poor. I don't know who should have deserved to have been dropped, but I do think we'll miss Marcus Rashford's profile as the tournament goes on, personally. Other than the goal, what chances have we made? Not really clear-cut opportunities, man, if I'm completely honest. I think Foden could have done better with an effort. I think Saka put a good ball in and no one was there. Okay, the Serbian lad's been booked. Ref, he's still arguing. I thought in this tournament only the captains could talk to the ref. Don't let him do that. To be fair, I think that's a harsh yellow. I think that out of all the Serbian tackles, and they have been trying to hurt us in a healthy way, I think that was an accident. Why is Kane never in a dangerous position in the box when a pass is coming? These are questions I wish I had the answer for you lot too. If you haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, please do such. We've got 6 minutes to go into the end of this first half. So far, so good. I urge it with caution. We can defo play a lot better, but we've got the lead. And on one hand, we've got the 3 points. Jude Bellingham to Trippier. I just think it could be faster. It could be better. Like what Inner Circle said, we could create a bit more. To be fair, it should have been 2-0. I'm sure, I can't remember now. There's defo a chance where I said it should have been 2. Kyle Walker's opportunity where he didn't square it. So yeah, create more, play with a bit more intensity. You can see Saka's cooking, give him the ball. You can, get Harry Kane involved. He's starting to get frustrated now because Kane's he's kind of reverting back to dropping deep unnecessarily now. I think Foden could up the gears a bit more, but we're not finding him. Foden, Bellingham. This guy's wavy. I can't lie. I think Serbia won the ball there. I think Bellingham on that occasion's overplaying. Keep going, boys. I'm still back in the 3-0 England shouts. Why they put the ball out? What happened? Fair enough. What happened to you? Kostic. I hope you're all right, but See, I bet you wouldn't be injured if you wasn't talking. As soon as it gets tough, you're running away. Safe. We've got this, man. We've got this. It's coming on for real. Need better patterns of play. Let's get Southgate in it, guys. It is what it is. To be fair, I rate that. I rate that from Serbia because that's what England got to do. What a header that was from Bellingham. Brave. Look at Bakayo. Obviously, it took a slight knock, but Starboy. It doesn't matter. 2 Starboys. Starboy settings. What is that from Bellingham and Trent? That must be some anime or cartoon thing. As long as England play in those Spurs colours, they'll bottle it. Come on, stop that negativity, man. I can't lie, DG. That rule is never going to work with football. It's never going to work. Never going to work. But I'm just trying to get people sent off, man. Shout out Serbians, man. You got to remember, fundamentally, the Euros, like the World Cup, is a celebration of differences and a positive, like cultures and all of that. Is this the Vlahovic brother that they were saying Arsenal should have signed? Ugh. Apart from being left-footed, what do you do? Not bad seeing we are playing with 8.5 men. England don't have the same structure, control, fluidity, and patterns of play that Germany or Spain had in their games. Because once you reach the first team, in my opinion, it's just whatever the manager wants to do, in which all the other nations have that, but there's certain fundamentals that you're always going to see in the Dutch team, in the German team, in the Spanish team. England, I don't know who's going to be the next England gaffer, but what is our philosophy? How do we like to play football? I can't answer this. And is there going to be certain things that are going to be kept the same? It looks like the Serbians will be making a sub. To be fair, they got Tadic on the bench. They got players that can make things happen. Serbia not out of this. 1-0, truthfully, makes me a bit nervous. All right, bro. Then again, Vlahovic ain't been getting the service. We've been dominating this one. I rate Vlahovic, but he don't play for England. Brexit means Brexit right about now. Agendas. I rate Kostic. It's agendas. I was calling Tiana Trent all season. He's played in good clubs. You're the guy now. Phil Foden. I was running agendas as good as you are, but you're part of us. Wait, what? What's going on here, ref? Oh, Kostic is crying. I hope he's all right. Hope he's all right and he's not seriously injured and able to play part of the tournament. But in terms of agenda, nah. No banks, man. He looks. Something's wrong with him, man. That's probably his tournament, I think that's the end of the. I hope not, but the way his reaction, he looks like he's in trouble, man. I hope he's all right. He visibly looks upset. All right, get better soon. But stop chatting nonsense. Anyways, play can finally restart. Throw in to Serbia. Ref, that's got to be a foul throw. Borderline legal throw there. And I must admit, obviously not due to injury, but for the way he plays in just purely football, I'm happy Kostic has come off. Because he has the capacity to cause trouble. To be fair, it looks if Serbia were to score, now that I've said it, the opposite's going to happen. But it feels like our right-hand side, their left is where it's going to come from. I don't hate Kostic. Just you were talking nonsense to Jude Bellingham and you're playing for the rival team right now. The game's the game. Just giving him his flowers, lad. That's a good ball from the Serbian keeper, to be fair. Great hold-up play from Mitrovic. Fortunately for me, Cursor, the commentator, is struck and he's lost the ball. Oh, Pickford, that touch. You're doing well. Don't spoil it. Lovely. Somehow he's found Saka. Great touch. Hey, Bukayo, Starboy. Don't get twisted. As an Arsenal fan, I see Saka every week, but it's like you're playing for England, so it's almost like seeing a different Saka. It's different. It's so different. Say what you want about my guy. Oh, Saka's not pleasing to watch. He's not entertaining. Forget all your entertainment, man. I've seen plenty of players that can do a million stepovers and they're flashing the pan. If you want skills, ask Billy Wingrove or Jeremy Lynch. If you want football, shout Bukayo. Serbia. And to be fair, it's in relation to Serbia, but it's got nothing to do today. Like, I would just want Arsenal to stand outside Partizan Belgrade, where Vlahovic started his career. I'm not going to lie, number 6, it's just sent Jude Bellingham for a bagel. Lovely turn. Not negativity from me. I'm not English. Just really want to see this England team ball. I hear it. We're into the 45th minute. So far, so good. By the so far, so good. Lovely. What's Pickford vexed about? Pickford's vexed with the ref about something. There's been 2 minutes of added on time, folks. Vlahovic, you're not ready, man. Has there been any high-profile signings yet by any club? Apart from Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. I mean, Estalvio Willian, the young Brazilian, I wouldn't say to the casual football fan that's a high-profile move, but yeah, I think he's good. He's been confirmed to join Chelsea, but that's in 2025. Ain't nothing else really in the footballing world. It's coming home, Ben. Big up Wells. You're at home. Oh, Trent got turned and don't get ripped again. Don't dive in. Ref, it's not a foul. Ref, we're playing the man's game. Everyone inclusive game, but them lot are playing in the men's game right now. Come on. It's not little boys kicking football. You can't give free kicks for any little bit of contact, ref. Did you see Ronaldinho dissing the Brazil team? He said he ain't watching them anymore. And he's come out and said it's marketing. I mean, it's Ronaldinho, so anything he says, I'll support it. Must admit, it's been a few, you could have said this years ago, though, because the Brazil team, still not where it used to be, but it's actually getting all right. When you compare it to a number of years ago when they had some absolute crap players. Oh, Serbia. Oh. Stones, what's that? Okay, it's a corner kick. Well, that's the second time at the start of the game. And at the end of the first, at the start of the first half, and at the end of the first half, Stones, you've miskicked the ball. What's going on? Did well defensively, but just the manner in which you defended that was scary. And this is why you can never be confident, too tough with England. Show you enough to get behind and then enough to be scared of. It's a Serbian set piece. They got a number of physical target men that they can aim for from this corner. Dead. Come on, lovely, Jude. Horrible corner. Oh, it's not dead yet, though. No cross, Saka. No cross. Okay, that's the end of the first half. Let's go. Foden and Bellingham, what are you lot doing all of this for? Do I big up Bellingham for scoring, but is the job done? I know I'm being a bit picky, but what's going on? Get in, listen to Southgate and the coaching staff, and let's get a couple more goals in the second half. These lot are here for the taking. What do we think of the first half so far, people? What do you lot think of individual performers? What do you think of how the game's going? So far, so good, though, man. And breathe. Bukayo Saka has 27 goal contributions in 25 starts for England. Saka is absolutely butchering this left back. Saka's cooking. I think Trent mixed bag. Should we do England player ratings at halftime? Pickford, calm 6. You're just doing everything that you need to do. Ain't got no chat for you. Walker, calm 6, doing what you need to do. Gurhey, calm 6, doing what you need to do. John Stones, 5. I think you're doing okay, but I think Gurhey looks a bit more switched on than you. Trippier, you're doing all right. To be fair, 6 for Trippier. There's like, you're not actually doing nothing wrong. Rice, humble 6. Trent, a 5, but a very low 5. I need to see a bit more. It's a mixed bag. Bellingham, 7. You've scored. You're doing quite well. Nah, you know what? Ah, man, it's a 9. I actually think Bellingham's doing all right. 9 out of 10 from Bellingham, man. Saka, same, 9 out of 10. Kane, 5. You're anonymous right now. Foden, 5. Yeah. Gurhey, 7. I doubt Saka will get subbed, not unless there's more daylight between the two sides, man. Trent ain't no midfielder, long ball merchant. I think Trent, it sounds mad for me to say, I think when Trent's got time to look over his shoulder and time to get on the ball, he's great. I think in midfield where you kind of need to know where you're popping that pass before it gets to you because people are onto you, I think he struggled. I think sometimes, I think it's been a lack of focus from Trent at times. Like, I think the whole team, I think Trent's had a couple of moments losing the ball cheaply. I think Stones has been good, but he sliced at clearances. I think Foden's first touch and final pass at times hasn't quite been there, which is crazy to say about these three footballers. I think Kane's anonymous. Some of it, I actually think through no fault of his own, just haven't really given him service. So there's a lot more we could do better. The positives, I think Saka is cooking that fullback on any given day that he's given the ball. I think Bellingham's getting into little pockets and just otherwise playing well. I think Rice got better as the game went on. I think Foden's doing okay, just need a bit more. And ultimately, it just feels like a mixed bag. There's reasons to be somewhat positive, and there's also reasons to think, oh, you know what, this could go south if we F about, you know. Serbia has also shown me enough on the ball that they can cause issues. And they've put a couple of balls into the box which have come to nothing, ultimately. And look at Bellingham in the start. He's the one that's popped it off to Kyle Walker. That's what did we say earlier today? Off the ball decides everything. Bellingham's just followed his run. And to be fair, people say Kane's never in the box in dangerous position. He is. And this is why Jude Bellingham can be an all-action midfielder. I don't think he'll ever be the technically most gifted on the ball in any team, especially Real Madrid. But people move like he ain't got technical quality. The man's lit, man. What a player. What a player. Keep going. It's like his girlfriend's in the stands. Yeah, you know, okay. Now it makes sense why Saka's cooking extra more. I hear it. Just like in school in PE, when the girls come through, they're playing rounders and Sir Man starts screaming, oh yeah, man on! Start hitting diags for no reason. Bit dull so far as Serbia playing very defensively, but Serbia look decent, but we look very good too. Trent is no midfielder. Foden looks so lost out there and keep closing the game, or he's instructed to play central. Rice is in gear 3, light game. Jude just wants to win. I hear it. Bellingham reminds me of Zidane. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, big up Jude Bellingham, but you could win a lot of trophies. You know, you could win several World Cups, several Champions Leagues. I'm not too sure you ever be mentioned in the same realm. Keep going, boys. Jude Bellingham and Saka, in my opinion, the standout candidates. England playing safe ball. Saka is the only one trying to make things happen. I hear it, man. Make sure you lot are following on TikTok, people. I'm starting to review my games on there. What should we do? Saka / Bellingham cooking. Trent mixed bag. Foden mixed bag. We're doing okay, man. We're doing all right. We're doing all right, man. I know us England fans, we are very pessimistic and whatnot, but yeah. Well, Zidane, Bellingham can't talk to Zidane, man, unfortunately. His close control and the way he runs. I hear it, but the only thing I would say, and I don't think it is, the only thing that is Zidane-esque is when Jude Bellingham, it's not quite the Cruyff turn, but you know that little turn so they can change direction. That is the only kind of thing. See, look, for those of you watching on BBC, that's why Trent can't play midfield on a consistent basis. Needs too much time. And I can't tell a professional footballer anything, but why are you not using your left peg, bro? What's going on? Maybe they believed the hype and build-up and forgot they actually have to do the job. He deserves a bit more credit. He looked more defensively sound out of the half too. Same. I said that. And it's no fault of their own, but it's hardly like Trippier, apart from the occasional moments Serbia have got forward, it's hardly like Gurhey, Stones, Kyle Walker, Trippier. They haven't, and Pickford in a nice way. They had much to do. So yeah. I don't know, man. I think Foden is a systems player. I think he's a victim of, obviously, he's a multifunctional player. You need to be able to play in a lot of roles in today's day and age, but he's a 10 or an 8 long term. And obviously, when you're competing with the guy, you know, the Gundogan's, the Kevin De Bruyne's, all these guys that have been at City, he's ultimately struggled to really just nail down a spot. The man has said, I'm an 8 and a 10. He can play on the left, but he hasn't done that on occasion. And you're coming into this England side where, of course, a number of these players have played some games together, but they haven't really played consistently together. You're going to be a bit lost. But you are right. But then again, every player is a system player, arguably. Like, surely every player, there's a system that gets the best out of them and hides their weaknesses and enhances their strength. But generally, I get it, because you look at Bukayo Saka, he's not no system player. He's shining for England and obviously Arsenal. So I hear it generally. This overpraise of Bellingham is so cringe. I think Bellingham's good. I'm not overdoing it. I assume you're talking about the media, but that's what they've got to do. And, you know, we've seen a lot of possession and all of those things, but I'm sure without looking, possession stats are probably kind to us. But the one stat that matters is winning the game and getting 3 points. And we've not put the game to bed. Logically speaking, I'm sure the Serbian manager is unhappy and happy about certain elements of the game. But fundamentally, if you was in the Serbian dressing room at this moment in time, what would you say? You'd let the players know about themselves, remind them what they're here to do. But somewhere along the lines, you would say, boys, or I would anyways, it's only 1-0, you know. It's only 1-0. They will give us another chance. Whether you want to take it is another thing. A player from all of London is represented in the England squad except North. Well, maybe that's why they ain't going to win the Euros. No, they might. No, what do you mean, Harry Kane? We're claiming that. We're claiming Harry Kane. He's from Enfield. Slightly Chingford, but we're claiming Harry Kane. We're playing safe football. This is like watching paint dry. You can't name many modern players that ain't system players, to be fair. I've seen Zidane take teams out on his ones in the last World Cup he played. That was a... Do you know what? That Zidane 2006, that was a romantic story. Even the way it ended. Like, if it stays 1-0 by the 70th minute, guaranteed Saka is going to get subbed for no reason. To be fair, boy, selfish Arsenal fan point of view, the quicker Saka could come off the pitch, the better, really. We're going to need you. What a summer it's been. You know, he's played almost every game for Arsenal, playing all these England games. Obviously, I think mentally as well as physically, he's going to need a moment, like all of them, really, to recharge. But equally, there'll probably be a lot of players, not just involved in England, but keen to just go play for their clubs again. Well, it comes with the territory, Saka, man. You know, Arteta's very diplomatic when asked things. But if you read between the lines, or for me anyways, it's whenever he's asked about does Saka need a rest or anything like that, he becomes not animated, but quite peed off. And he always says the best players play 70-odd games. We might not want to agree with it, but is he wrong? Big up, says Fabregas, man. When do you think Saka's going to get his flowers? Never, man. Listen, great players, the goalposts are always going to change. Always going to change. As long as you keep doing what you're doing, pick up what you're doing for England, but as long as you keep doing it for Arsenal, boy, I'm so calm. He's North, man. He's North. We're claiming that. Northeast. It's Northeast. Zidane only came back in 06 because of Makelele. He weren't going to come back without Makelele. Who would you like to see come on? I don't think anything's got to change at this moment in time, if I'm completely honest. But if I was thinking about subs, I would like to see Walton come on and make his debut. But then I would probably, you know, if you put a gun to my head and you said I had to make subs at half time, no, for this hypothetical, I have to make subs. What would I do? A part of me wants to do 3 things in midfield. Or 2. You either put Foden, you know, you either take off Trent, put Bellingham where Trent is. Sorry, yeah, take off Trent, put Bellingham where Trent is, put Foden in the 10, and then you bring on Eze. Or you take off Trent, put Rice on the right-hand side, Eze plays in the hole, or Foden comes into midfield and Eze plays out there. If I'm not going to bring on Eze, I'm flirting with just a direct swap, maybe bringing on Gordon on the left-hand side. A part of me wants to give first team minutes to Walton or Mayno. But again, with the context and it being 1-0, that's scary. A part of me is thinking, you know what, Colin Gallagher, get warm, you know. And Trippier's not put a foot wrong. He was one that I was very concerned about today. But to be brutally honest, you got to give credit where it's due. Hopefully it stays. You've been doing your thing. I can't lie. Kane comes off for me. Nah. Kane plays every minute possible. But then again, I would like to see a Bowen and these kind of guys. I get annoyed by Bellingham's ego, to be fair. What? Come on. Come on, Robbie. You're always here. What ego, bro? Come on, Jude Bellingham ego. Where are we getting this from? He's a shithouser, pardon my French. He ain't got an ego. I mean, everybody's got an ego, and a footballer like him probably does have an ego. But ego, come on. I don't know his family, but from the way you read stuff, and it looks like his mum and dad, they're a very down to earth individual. Ego, I like that, man. Rather than you looking like a little pussycat in Euros, at least you're giving it to someone. Ego, of all the things, ego, really? Jude is a knob, really? What you like hating? Like, what has Jude done? Like, they just need to be told to go for it. Don't worry about selection for the next game. Just get it done. I agree with the get it done bit. Just not go for it. There's no need to go gun ho. Just be mature in the performance. I think we might see a different approach second half. We need a statement second half because we won't be viewed as favourites after this if it stays like this. I hear that, but you can't control the narratives. If England came out and played like a prime Spain side in that first half, respectfully to Serbia, people will sit here and say it's only Serbia. Like, you can't control the noise. Just get the job done. Just get the job done. 8 for Bellingham, 3 for Kane, 5s and 6s elsewhere. 3s for Kane. I can't disagree, but harsh, man. Trent's done more good than bad this game. You man need to chill. I can't lie. Can't find a comment, but someone said best watch along on YouTube. That was mean son of me, man. As the meme says. Saka's getting bodied like Cologne. I feel like Kane is slightly firm in that back injury. Why? Surely Kane's carrying a knock. Like, I don't know. You might just be playing rubbish, but it feels such. And you know what the funny thing is? Once again, I'm going to say it again. Why do people like to pretend like Bukayo Saka's not a good footballer? Like, seriously, like, it's actually laughable. Nah, man, just win the game. No one remembers these games. They remember you not winning and getting through the group. There you have it. Just win the game, bro. Trent is not the same in the middle. He does his best work delivering from out wide. Might be one for Tony. Did you not see Deontay Davis fight last night? No, I haven't, you know. Might need to watch the highlights. I don't even know how it went. How did it go? Did he win? DG favourite international tournament goal? That's a good question. You put me on the spot, man. That's a good question, man. I'd have to go back and watch the 02 World Cup. Oh, Ronaldinho's goal against David Seaman. 02, Ronaldinho. The free kick. I'm sure Zidane must have done something unimaginable in the 06 campaign. That's one of the best campaigns in the World Cup I've seen from a single player. This international tournament, I'd say my favourite goal is probably Barella's against Albania, or just because of the way he struck the ball, is it Fulkirk? His goal for Germany. Another substitution for Serbia. Who's this? I guess we're about to find out. Number 17. Who are you? Announce yourself. Serbians always bring through some good. Oh, Ilic. Arsenal tried to sign you once. The 23-year-old. You're at Torino. He was on chat Manchester City. He's actually very decent. The guy that's coming on right now, he's actually very decent. Taking off 6. Fair enough. I hope I'm talking him up and he plays crap, but he's actually a very good player, in my opinion. What chances do you give Belgium? Now that I've said it, probably a lot, but I don't really rate Belgium. Like the golden generation, what they've been on, really. I think England got more of a chance than Belgium. They'll be up. You expect them to be in the latter rounds. But yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Why is the timer not working? Okay, thank you. No clue. Okay, now you are working. That was annoying. He came back to his boyhood club. Fair enough. Panenka pen against Italy was 06, right? Zidane. To be honest with you, so I'd have to watch every goal again. You put me on the spot. I'd have to watch all of these things again, man. And there goes Illich. He's a baller, man. I don't think he's physically strong enough for the Prem, but he's an absolute baller. So far, we've kept Mitrovic and Vlahovic quiet. Again, I urge caution. Saka top 10 in the world. Boy, to be perfectly honest, he's top 5 in his position. I'm not saying he's the best, but we can't sit here and kid ourselves and lie to ourselves and act like Saka's not lit. It's just because he plays for Arsenal. People like, obviously, I know Arsenal fans are very special. They chat a lot of nonsense. They gas up the thing a lot. I hear it a lot. Every fan does. But there's 4 players, but 3 that you can't talk on that play for Arsenal. Saka is sick. Declan Rice is sick. Saliba is certified. And I would throw Martin Odegaard into that. Mitrovic, this guy is strong. Bellingham's won the ball back somehow, but this Mitrovic guy is strong. And Serbia's actually got the free kick. This guy is built like a brick tower. How can one guy be that strong? You wouldn't want to fight him. You need a weapon. Saka is good, but watch Rodrigo and Salah. They ain't in the same conversation, bro. Rodrigo's cold. Salah's cold. But so is Bukayo. And to be fair, I think Saka is more closely aligned to Salah than them other guys. He's not. He's obviously got skills, but he's not the most attractive. Ref, come on! Ref, come on! Get out the way. You got one job. You lot were criticising Harry Kane for not waking up. He's played a lovely pass with his left peg and the ref's blocked it. Ref, come on. You've got one job. Just get out of the way, man. Anyways, Declan Rice, Gurhey, Jude Bellingham. Lovely. Kane, be strong. Kane, be strong. Ref, there's a foul there. Bellingham. I can't lie. Bellingham, you're better than that. You're appealing for a free kick where there is none. Overplayed. Pardon me. Kane's definitely not that. I hear that. Don't rate Belgium when it comes to the knockout stage. Belgium, nah. I rate England's chances and the Dutch chances higher, if I'm honest. Good team, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Serbia attacking down this left-hand side. We're not clear yet. Gurhey, lovely. Declan Rice, be strong. Trent. Saka, you're about to get clamped, protect it. Saka, first time into Kane. Kane can't quite trap it. Milinkovic Savic is strong in it. This guy is strong. Attempted pass just doesn't get into Foden. Oh, to be fair, Vlahovic is... not Vlahovic. Van Persie's header is up there. Ibrahimovic's goal weren't in a tournament, though, was it? If you're talking about the Joe Hart one. Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a ball into Saka. Saka's got no support. Protect it, Saks. Protect it. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Now, don't look at him now. He's lost the ball. But look at my boy. He's human. He's human. To be fair, it does look like there's a couple of tired legs. Kane needs to be stronger. Foden really quiet. To be fair, Foden's going to keep playing like that. Cole Palmer might as well go play off the left. I would want to get Bowen in, man. Eze, Bowen. I'm tempted with you lot. Tempted. Especially Eze, because this is kind of set up for Eze. He's on just turning and driving at players. And to be fair, I'd wish him luck as he goes out there, because you're going to receive plenty of kicks. But yeah, Declan Rice, done well holding it by himself. Got Arteta to fake. Pickford Rice once, lovely. Turn Rice, turn. Lovely. Foden, protect it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. No one gets scared. No one gets scared. All right, it's gone back to Pickford and we start again. Foden once. I trust people. Trust each other. Trust each other. No, stop doing that Everton stuff, man. Kane's got no chance against him. Come on, stop doing that. Big up Sean Dyche and Everton, but stop doing that Everton stuff. Be like David Raya, not David Raya against Spurs or Bayern Munich. Trust each other. Pickford, you're doing well, man. Guy, Walker, Declan Rice, Saka, protect it, lovely. Bit better from us in the second half. Stones, Foden once. Foden, protect it, don't get scared. Ref, that's a foul. Foden's still got it, but ref, he's evidently pushed him. That's the second time, like with Saka. Come on, I get it. I understand why Serbia would do this, but come on, ref. Are you blind? Stevie Wonder could see that. I think Jude Bellingham's problem is sometimes you overplay, and Trent is no different. And Trent's been caught on the ball. Fortunately, we got away with that. Declan Rice, Walker, Saka, Trent once, Saka. He's too wham for that. First time the defenders actually got the better of Saka. He's too wham for that. He tried to skim past him. He's too wham for that. To be fair, he's done well to skip past Kane. It's nervy when it's only 1-0. James Rodriguez, definitely. I'm sure Robin scored a crazy. I'm sure Robin and Di Maria have scored some crazy goals at international tournaments as well. Saka's a strong lad, man. No, Tomori is shocking. I mean, Tomori realistically could be in the squad, but unpopular opinion. Big up, Chad, because it was you said best watch along. Unpopular opinion. People do too much with the Tomori thing. Like, he defo should be in the squad. But is he really a player to be up? And I think he's good, but is he up in arms? When Lewis Dunk's there, respectfully to Lewis Dunk, because he's good for Brighton, but he's been crap for England. He should be there, but to be up in arms, I'd rather Gurhey. Like, for Arsenal, forget England. I'd rather Gurhey than Tomori. I think Tomori's good. But I think when the lights are bright on Tomori, he looks a bit fugazi. The Rolex don't look real. It's ticking where Tomori's concerned. Yeah, Trent's doing madness. Serbia have no fear. They're even going for high press. To be fair, you've got to. What's the difference between losing 1 or 2-0? I must admit, maybe it's me, but has anyone seen Gareth Southgate like on the touchline yet? You see the Serbian guy. Just don't see the rest. All over the top from the Serbians. He don't dive in. Don't dive in. Oh, Vlahovic got the better. Oh my God, it should be 1-1. Trippier, well in. I know I was getting on to you before at the start of the game, but well in. Ref, that's handball. And Serbia still have it. Yeah, we're moving a bit mad. Mitrovic. Pickford. Tranquillo. Boys, it's 1-0. It just takes one stupid moment and we've shot ourselves in the foot. Switch on, lads, please. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Pickford to Kyle Walker. So fast. You know what? And for all the people saying, you know, that it could be more than a 6 out of 10, etc., etc., I'll accept that. You know, if 6 out of 10 means 1-0 and we deal with the other 2 group stage games, it's a tournament game. Just get it done. We're not Argentina, but Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia when they won the World Cup. I'm sure when Spain won the World Cup, they lost their first game as well. I'm not saying I want us to follow them, but you get the point. Southgate on his Ancelotti without the Ancelotti tech. Someone asked me, do I rate Southgate? Not necessarily as a tactician. As a man of principle, I do. I think you haven't shied away from obvious conversations around racism and issue of that ilk. But as a tactician, no. Saka wins the flick on. Foden gets a touch, but then he's cleared. Foden, it's not a free kick, bro. I hope you get it. Bro, Saka, you know better. That's not a free kick for Foden. That's not a free kick for Foden. It's not a free kick. What are we appealing for? What are we appealing about? What are we making noise about? Come on, DG, a little hope in Belgium. Listen, Belgium got quality players. I just feel like, when are we going to see this golden generation? Whatever, was it a World Cup where Hazard was balling out, and I think even Kevin, that's it, man. Like, I'd have more faith if you took Lukonga with you. To be fair, we aren't exactly phenomenal in the group games of the last Euros when we went all the way. Spain didn't have the best group stage either. Just get the job done, man. And what people forget, like, a lot of these footballers are coming off the back of either a lot of club football or next to none, depending on if you're selected for your country or not. Serbia are scary though, man, because it just takes one chance. You've got Vlahovic and Mitrovic. These are scary people. Yeah, whatever was the Joe, whichever one was the one I'm referring to, I think there you have it. Don't look like creating a chance, let alone scoring. Might need a bit more fresh blood on the pitch. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Okay, maybe my 3-0 England shout, I was doing a lot, but I might demote it to 2-0. Jordan Pickford's gone long. Kane in the trenches. Kane, you're trying, but the Serbians live for that. They're on that. Oh, ref. It's got to be a free kick now. Thank you, ref. Don't let him talk to you like that. You're going to book him. He's meant to be the captain. Mitrovic can't speak to you like that. His kids watching. Kane. Boys, managed to get... Hey, there's my guy for this tournament. Gareth Southgate. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bakayo. Ref, how many put? Hey, Saka, I beg you, the next time you get a chance, elbows, please, because he keeps pushing you, please. Or one of them, you know, when the fullback protects the ball and they put their body there, pushing, man, please. Or knees. Or when their backs to the goal. It's very nasty, but step on the heels. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Kyle Walker, move from him, man. That's what we want to see, Trent. That's a lovely ball to Trippier. Trippier, bring that down. Come on. Lovely. Trippier. Kane. Stay in the box, please. We don't care about playmaker. Foden, Bellingham, Rice. Trent. Don't be a hero, Trent. Trent. Good shot, really, to be fair. Hit the target. My bad. I forgot who you was, Trent. Kyle Walker. Saka. All right, Saka. Come on. Bellingham. Bellingham's done well there. Walker. Rice. All right, this is a good passage of play. Oh, this kid won't shut up. I need to close my window. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Square it. Come on, Bellingham. That's your brace. Oh, I shut up, man. Damn. One sec, my people. Why won't this person's mum, this little kid, that my neighbor, why don't his mum ever buy some toys, man? This guy's always playing outside with bullshit. Shit ass haircut as well. He's definitely hitting Felton by the time he's 16. So I'm really huge, looking very nice. Ah! The hell, man? Shut up. Should be reading a book, learning. Sound like my granddad. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Anyways, Jude Bellingham on the ball. Bellingham, the diver. Bellingham shameless, but that's what you learn when you're at Madrid. John Stones, Tegay. Bro, like, I swear to you, this kid he's outside in that back garden all day, every day, just ramping. It's not even school. Is it 6 weeks yet? Just ramping all day, every day. Never reading a book. Never see him play with toys. Just ramping with stuff. Gonna hurt himself one day. Hopefully not. He needs to go football or go something. Never doing nothing. Every day for me. Like, so I'm really tired. I swear to you. Like yesterday, the man's outside from 8 a.m., 7 a.m. What's going on? You ain't got chores before you can start ramping. Anyways, man, just over half an hour left. Kane's falling further back into midfield to find the ball. At least he is trying now, but maybe he's never where he should be. Maybe the system doesn't fit Kane. Rather, Kane doesn't fit playing well. Nah, no beef. It's just making bare noise. I apologize, people. I apologize, but bro, it's jarring, man. My emotions are heightened as well because we're watching England, boys. It's a weird one because do you start to draw for some substitutes now? I don't think you should, but it's got to be about time for thinking of such. Bloody, it's 9 o'clock. He's still outside. Bro, as my man ate dinner and had a shower, it's time to wind down. I'm really kids, man. People need to look after their youths, man. Thoughts on Rashford not in for selection? I must admit, you know, Rashford's form's been terrible. At the end of the day, if your form's not spot on, then it is what it is. But I do think the profile of Rashford is needed in the squad as the tournament goes in. Serbia could be in here. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Oh, we could be. I didn't see it. Did Pickford get the ball or did he catch his man? Oi, the ref has said it's not a pen. Get up, Mitrovic, man. Like, Pickford, do your job. But this is how quickly things can go south. I don't know. I don't think it's a pen, but you never know in today's day and age. You just never know. No. If anything, it's probably for Trippier. And I don't blame the Serbian lad for doing that. Let's bust case, man. Come on. Richie Sunak, do something for this nation. Send the peace. And this ref is an actor as well. He's the ref on acting. I swear he managed in the champs. He's on acting. I mean, Trippier's giving him an elbow. If it was on the other side, I'd be asking for it. But it's just one of those things in football. What do you expect him to do? I don't think that's a pen. If that happened to one of our boys, I would be asking for it and I would be reaching. I didn't see it, so I can't really comment on it. Oh, they're bringing on Luka Jovic and Tadic. Okay, Serbians are going for it. Those young whippersnappers. Kane is being man-marked by 2 Serbian players all day. I think people are being quite harsh on Kane, man. Yeah, he's not doing nothing, but like you said, like, and it's not even that they're man-market, bro. elbows, knees, the rest of it. Mitrovic coming off. Bye. Bye, mate. To be fair, seen him a lot more than Vlahovic. You know what? Stay humble in life, because life has a funny way of humbling you if you don't stay humble. Tadic is scary. He can dribble. He's got a good delivery. He can make something happen. Oh. Never let them gaslight you into believing Bukayo Saka is not wavy. Inevitably, when it gets to that point in the tournament where England crumble, then it's all Saka's fault. But yeah, Trent and Foden off, Gordon and Gallagher on. You know what? I don't really want to see Gallagher, but I hear it because you might be required. Just see out the game. I would like to see Maynard. I don't think they can. But to be fair, your temperament's there. You've played in the FA Cup final. I just think with it being a tournament thing, might have to just draw for whoever's been there before. Pickford. Unlucky, Kane. Unlucky. Hey, Kane. Harry. Ref, how many times until you take a yellow out? He's been kicked as well. Come on, ref. It's about 20 times today. Kane, lovely. You gave number 6, you got subbed off for Serbia, yellow card for less than that. You're acting, ref, man. Come on, be consistent, man. How are you reffing? DJ, have you seen the video of the Serbian and England fans kicking off in a rumble? Yeah, I have. I just wish people could just celebrate football and not do the violence thing. What I would say to English fans, be humble. Like, you can do that foolishness in England. These other countries, you might get wrapped. Bukayo Saka, protect it. Not trying to nutmeg people. Ref, what's that? One thing I rate about the Serbians, and they need to teach our England players, they're conning this ref for everything, man. Everything. And that should be a warning. We can't be honest in this competition. Kane has nothing on Rooney. Many English players don't. Kane is one of the finest English strikers about, though. The records show it. In terms of the best English strikers I've personally seen in my lifetime, I don't know who would be first. But it's literally a toss-up between Wayne Rooney and Michael Owen. It's one of them. Then I'd probably say it Kane. Shearer's more my favourite of mine. He had one of my celebrations. Other than that, I ain't really who else. Everyone else a bit meaty. Rooney was a grown man. You got to behave in Qatar, blood. You have to behave in them kind of plays. You think Rooney is the best player England has ever had? He didn't really do that at international tournaments now, did he? Especially World Cups, but yeah. History and statistics might not point to it, but Rooney has a debate. It depends, because like I don't feel right saying that when Paul Scholes is a thing. I mean, people older than me talk about Gaza and them kind of players there. I can't talk on that. You have to behave in Russia, bro. I'd take Trent off, drop Kane into the quarterback role, and bring on Watkins to run the channels. You could bring on Ollie Watkins, but I think it's just a straightforward swap, man. If Kane's coming off, I mean, if Kane has to just be subbed off. You're not playing anywhere else. Rooney, well, to be fair, Rooney. Beckham, completely forgot about Bex. Bex is up there for me, anyways. I used to have an English shirt with Beckham's name on it because that was the only way to support Beckham, because you know who he played for before he went to Madrid. And Beckham was lit, and he's obviously the poster boy. But I think when I look past my nostalgic love for Beckham at the time, like if we're disregarding England, best actual English players I've seen with my own eyes, I think Foden and Bellingham and Saka will be up there one day. Kane's there, no order. Kane's there, Rooney's there. For me, Michael Carrick, Paul Scholes are there. Obviously, if we start talking about defenders, then Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Rio Ferdinand, Tony Adams, we start getting into that kind of realm. I would have loved to have watched it, but to be honest, I would have loved to have watched Gaza, Paul Merson, George Best, those kind of players when drinking was cool. We could be in trouble here. Serbia have skipped past about 10 of our shirts. We're so lucky. Boys, Tadic and Jovic making their impact felt. I can't comment on Bobby Moore, man. I didn't see, or Bobby Charlton. Never see them guys there. Southgate likes Leeds manager, never changes anything. Series of pressure. Shearer is the best England player. I wouldn't give it Shearer. Rooney unplayable. Rooney was like you said, Rooney was a grown man at 16, and Rooney just built for this. And not Kane. Better. Won a couple of fouls, ref. My man's kicked the ball. He's meant to be the captain. That's not nice. 25 minutes left. Who we got to bring on that can shake things up and take the game by the scruff? Don't think there's anything. Maybe biased, but whack on Gordon on for balance. I mean, Anthony Gordon's for me, I said it earlier. I don't know if he was here. He's a candidate for me to come on for Foden if it's that, or if Foden goes central. I do think Trent. It depends, man. I think if we just commit to seeing out the game, I think Trent's got to come off and you probably got to bring on someone else. Harry Kane finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent, unlucky. Corner kick. Never saw Jeff's Hurst. Steven Gerrard, he's one of my favourite England players. But I wouldn't, to be fair, Joe Cole as well, if I never said him. Hey, somebody asked me about goals. Joe Cole against Sweden, 2006, the volley. One of my favourite World Cup goals. Somebody asked about goals that just randomly brought back. But Joe, I don't think Joe Cole's in the conversation to the question you asked, but he's one of my favourite actual English players. John Terry was, until, found that he was racist. Can't support them and there again. Trent Alexander-Arnold to take the set piece. Come on, Trent. Only one young player of the year I can see on that pitch and it ain't Foden. I hear it. Trent Alexander-Arnold delivers. Keeper's made a bit of a mess of it, really, to be fair with you, but who cares? Foden gets it from Kyle Walker. Phil Foden. Philip. Trent. That's a ball. Come on, Kane. Make a meal of that, man. Oh, it's just gone behind Jude. Kane, attack that. Be a bit more aggressive. Jude Bellingham. Hey, sauce him. Hey, Jude is lit. Jude, people can never say Jude's not techie. Techie. Delivers. Someone's got to get on the keeper. Jude, take your hands off your head. We ain't got time for this, big man. We ain't winning 5-0 in that. Jude Bellingham is... people say Jude is not good. They're liars. Southgate, I won't forgive you, Musiala should be part of this. How did we let that one fall from our grasp? It's weird because I'm confident that we're doing this and I'm also shook. None of it makes sense. To put into context how I feel, do you remember when Arsenal went 3-0 up last season against Spurs and then somehow conceded two goals? That's where I am right now. Declan Rice. Ooh, Declan, come on, man. Declan, that's poor, man. You need to behave. Come on, boys. Boys, the only thing that can defeat us at this moment is ourselves. We go to sleep, we're done out here. If we want to win this, we've got 3 points. It's up to us. It's fully up to us. We're moving very mad. All right, Gallagher. See, Southgate reverting back to type, surely for Trent. Trent! I can't lie. I ain't trying to see this centre mid thing again from you. You've got the capacity to do it. It's dead, man. Maybe if we win our next game, the third game of the group, you could do your thing. Trent, Gallagher, please. Just do piano pusher stuff. Just put yourself about. Ain't he Chelsea's captain? I hate them, man, in the dumps, man. Blood flow. Is this the new trend? Never seen this like 3-4 years ago. I don't know what that is. Think Trent and Rice midfield looked unbalanced. Manager lacking technical changes. Just got to see out the game at this point, man. And the blood flow comment's right, to be fair, because we need fresh legs. Oh, my God, the ball's in the box. Saka, come on. Saka heads it on. Gallagher, don't foul him. Boys, please. 20 minutes left. Serbia attacking down our left-hand side. It's a throw-in. Boys, come on. Whoever said, I think it was in the circle, whoever said bring on Ollie Watkins, that might be a shout. Low key. On the lowest of keys, that might not be the worst shout. Might not be the worst shout to me. Balls into the box. Boys, Pickford, come on. Pickford, why'd you punch it? It's all good, man. It's all calm. Why did footballers cut their socks at the back? It's comments there. That's the new trend. I think a lot of them just do it because it's the new thing to do. I don't think a lot of them are knowledgeable. And I might be being a bit silly, but a player like Conor Gallagher, you shouldn't be doing that, man. Leave that to the wingers and the 10s and attackers. Like, you shouldn't care about any of that. Your socks should be over your knees. Football's gone a bit too woke for me, mate. Trippier, Bellingham. Oh, ref, how many? Kane's been fouled. Ref, how many? Seriously. How many times are our players going to get kicked? Kane in the second half. You've done that a lot. I think a lot of you have been harsh on Kane. Defenders playing in midfield is a myth. Very different game. They were good enough to play middle. That's where they would be. Trent ain't no midfielder. It's just not going to bang. Philip to take this free kick. Come on, man. 20 minutes left, excluded, added on time. Another goal will do us, man. We can all breathe comfortably. Trippier. Tadic telling his players to be tighter. Phil Foden. That was dead Foden. It's falling to Saka, though. Bukayo. Stand it to the back post. I head it back across. Rice, back across. Oh! Unlucky. I think we'll get away with it, but we're moving very mad. We're moving like we've won 5-0. England has no experienced players on the bench to see out the game. Now, is that necessarily true? Let's take that to VAR. It depends what you define as experience, because like at this level, probably not. He's in the squad. Like, you can't. There are experienced players out there, you know, players that have played in the game for a while. But in terms of closing out games or being in this kind of situation before, unless you've been part of the previous England squads, you are right on the bench on that roof. But at the same time, even though you're right, and psychologically these things play a part, it's still just it's a game of football at the end of the day. Same goals. Same 11 out there. Just go out there and do your job, man. Bukayo Saka, man. 24 starts for England, 16 goal assists, 11 goals and 5 assists. Straight from Ireland. Boy. I think Bellingham noted it's because it's tight and easy blood circulation. Tadic to score the equaliser. Wise Pickford not catching that. I wish I knew, but we got away with it. To be fair, when in doubt, punch it out. Declan Rice. Foden. Saka. Back to Foden. Foden, come on, man. We get it. You've got tech. Golden boy. But you play within yourself too. When it's time, you know what? I don't know what it is, but he needs to learn to take responsibility. It's like he's lacking in leadership. And I think it will come in time as he grows in stature at City. One day we'll look at City and there's no Kevin De Bruyne and these guys just say, "Oh, ref, you're joking! How on God's green earth is that a free kick?" Bro, Tadic has fallen over Bellingham. This ref, man. How are you worse than Michael Oliver? Do you know how special you have to be for that? Do you know how special do you know actually how special you have to be? It's got to the point, Arsenal fans, any negativity on Saka, let's not entertain it. Like, we leave the peasants to speak on it. It's dark arts and it's lovely, but how is the ref falling for that? Seriously. It's great from Tadic. There's 15 minutes left. Come on, boys. Tadic, this guy's a baller, man. You're going to try to ruin my evening. It's done very well. Trippier, you know what? I was very scared of you starting. I'll give you your flowers. You was good. Foden, come on. Where's his options? Lovely, Foden. Lovely, Trippier. Lovely. Foden, give it back to Trippier. Trippier wants pass it. Foden, lovely to win the free kick. Pass the ball. Ref, that's got to be a yellow. My players have been kicked from minute 0 to minute 74. Has he booked him? Ref, if you want his number and you want to sleep with the guy, just ask him, man, because you keep getting all cozy with the captain. Like, are you going to book guys or not? There's no intention of playing the ball. There's no intention. All right, cool. You gave him a yellow card. Fair enough. All right. I don't take anything back. I stand on everything I said about you, ref, but fair enough. And to be fair, we could learn a lot from Tadic. It's a Gallagher, brother. No, Zinnies is Miles, and I mean Miles better than Trent in midfield. But Kyle, to be fair, I'm happy Saka's not getting 90 minutes because we've heard there's injuries. Bowen's coming on. But Kyle, come on. Foden, don't touch him. Southgate, don't touch him. He's our star boy. Before he comes back playing like Sterling or Marcus Rashford or Jadon Sancho, one of them three gazy players. Well in, boys. Well in. Playing on injuries, don't really want it. To be fair, I'd love to speak to Saka and say, every footballer can say this, but I would love to say, when was the last time? First question is, when was the last time you actually played a football match? You felt no injuries, no knocks, and then after that, when was the last period of games that could be 3, 4, 5 games that you never had no knocks, no nothing? Boy, probably looking at years ago, innit? Or maybe to be fair, last summer for a couple of weeks when there was no international period or anything. It's crazy. I swear the World Cup was 2 years ago, isn't it? Time flies. Go on, Kane. Yo! He's hit the bar. Unlucky. Oh! Didn't Kane win the Golden Boot at the last Euros? No, I'm capping. He won something. Oh, Kane's done well, man. Fuck. To be fair, the keeper's punched it onto the bar. So good save slightly from the keeper. Give him his flowers. Great save, man. Doing his thing. 13 minutes left. I think we've done it, but yeah. Giving DG yellow card, final warning, stop with the slander on refs. I got PTSD from all the yellow cards I get in Sunday League, to be honest. My bank account does as well. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Declan Rice got ripped. I've got to be fair. Declan Rice just got twisted, but I was going to say we got away with it. Trippier's head has not been the best. Oh, Trippier, did you get nutmeg? He didn't complete it. You survived. And Pickford will hook it clear. Come on, boys. 13 minutes. Tranquillo. I'd be surprised if, all of these England players, they've defo got cuts on their feet. Their ankles are defo blooded. A lot of them are probably going to have ice baths for their ankles. You've all been, apart from Pickford, you've all been kicked from pillar to post. Trippier, Bellingham, lovely from Jude, man of the match settings. Kane, go on, Kane. Kane, you're by yourself. Look up, big man. Big man, look up. Thank you. Foden never backs the beef. You never back it properly. All right, Southgate, check off Foden, please. He's taking a mick. Foden, when you think of Phil Foden, final pass, weight of pass, danger in the final third, these are all things that are a given. But today, Meady. Come on, Philip. I'm not even calling you Phil. You ain't right for nicknames yet. It's Philip until I see something. Every international tournament, including this, for the last 3 of them, is, Phil Foden's going to do this and that. When does he do it? He never does it. But it's cool, though. When City are beating someone like 20-0 and he scores a couple volleys, he's messed. Hey, Trippier. Oi. We're already weak at left back. Yep, that's the end of Trippier's day. He's having a good game. Trippier's done. I hope it's just natural cramp. Trippier's done. He signalled for the ball to be kicked out. Trippier's done. Is Luke Shaw fully fit? If not, Joe Gomez, you're going to have to do your thing there. You're going to have to do your thing. Foden, I think technically he's miles ahead of Saka, but in terms of temperament, making a difference, getting the best out of your tools, Saka has a more limited skill set to Foden, but he's maximizing it, bro. Foden's not doing nothing with it. So Foden's lit. Foden's going to be lit. But Saka's had to grow up fast in this Arsenal thing and make the difference. Foden's golden child at City. They're not living or dying by your performances. Kyle Walker getting mad at Bowen. Stop that. Trippier, come on, man. I hope you're actually injured for your sake because you're drawing everyone out. There's no need to be talking about putting the ball out if you're not actually injured. You're back to your feet. Come, man. Get the Vaseline or water. You're good, man. Come on. We ain't got time for this. We need to win this today. Who we got next? Oh, mate. I can't believe it's actually coming home. Come on, Trippier. Stretch that out, man. Come on. Who's next? When are we next in action? Denmark on Thursday. They're getting smoked. It'll be easier than this. They're getting smoked. And then when do we end this? Slovenia, they're getting smoked. Yeah, we're getting 9 points. Sadly. Let me be humble and say 6. Come on, boys. It ain't coming home, bro. It's probably not. But until it's mathematically impossible, it's coming home. And at the end of the day, big up Wales. But Ben, you sound sour. You're not involved. There's levels. We're talking about Cole Palmer, Bowen, Saka all playing right wing. You've got Brennan Johnson. There's no more Bell anymore, mate. Tariq Mitchell would have been a good player on the bench. Oh, we're weak at left back. Like, the way it is at left back, like, it just takes 2 injuries and you might have to have Bukayo Saka filling there. No way he's giving a foul against Conor Gallagher there. Big up the ref, man. Shout out you, ref. You're lit. You could argue Foden's more technical. I think his half turn's better. I think he's better than Saka in tight space. I think his range of passing is better. But there's intent to what Saka does. The tools Saka has, there's more method to his madness. He's more decisive. He's more explosive. He's definitely more consistent, even though, you know, Foden did his thing. And again, the temperament, we're living on that. Saka had to grow up fast. What people forget is Saka was shining at left back, left wing, and right wing. It's only in the last 2 years that Arsenal have actually been a half decent football club. We were crap. And 9 times out of 10, Saka was the only one playing half decent. Oh my days, bro. Pickford. Hey, Vlahovic tried to rip us. He tried. Oh my days. First real chance. Vlahovic has had. It's a devilish strike. It's devilish. Oh, I thought we were done. Pickford. I'm so used to Arsenal playing Arteta. Yeah, you know. Southgate. Let's get these subs, man. Might be free at the back. Gomez, get warm. Oh, to be fair, England get easy groups last 3 tournaments and get slapped by the. But who has slapped England? Nobody's slapped England. They've beaten England. England is slapped. Ref, that's a foul. Oi. Wait, are we fighting? Are we fighting or hugging each other? I hope we're fighting each other. If we're hugging each other just because we've dealt with something defensively, I'm peed off. What are you doing? Big up Harry Kane for putting in a shift. Hey, Pickford, man. Pickford, man. Pickford, man. As I said, he's never let down England. Pickford, man. Wavy. First time I've seen Vlahovic. Woo. Kane. Second half, Kane's put respect on him. Listen, it's one of them. The striker's working with scraps. We got 7 minutes. Come on, boys. No one do nothing stupid, man. No one needs to be a hero. No one needs to try anything silly. Southgate. Let's get the subs. Come on, Bowen. Hey, I'm not going to lie. Big up West Ham fans, but you lot tried. I'm not letting you lot get away with it. You tried to compare Bowen to Saka. No contest. Pardon me. We do need a winger, though. And we bought Declan Rice last summer. So if you don't need money, talk to Arteta and Adu. We could change your life, man. Kudus is decent as well. And keep us updated on what happens with Paqueta and the betting thing. Oh, man said good block lane. Vlahovic come to the carpet. Hey, Vlahovic is lit. But yeah, DG almost had a curse of the commentator moment. We're cool. Man said someone called Brandon Williams. Foden ain't that guy I already told you. Final five. Nah, Foden's wavy, but Saka's a big man for him. Saka's a big dog for him. Lovely Bellingham. Lovely. Rice. Lovely. Bowen, take him on. Take him on. Lovely. All right, cool. Maybe I'm the wrong shout. Boys, manage the game. I'm not going to lie. There's people that play for Arsenal out there, Manchester City out there, big teams. Manage the game. People that have been in relegation battles, Conference League winners out there. Manage the game, boys. Please. Bellingham, lovely turn. Anyone who says Bellingham's not good is an effing liar, man. Kane, you're better than that. Come on, man. How many red cards you ever received? Me personally, probably 4 or 5. They've all probably come in the last 4 or 5 years. I've been given a red card when I'm not. One of them was a red card when I wasn't actually playing. Speaking of cards, the Serbian manager's been booked. Hey, pick up the Serbian gaffer. I like that though. Man, squaring up with the official. But yeah, I got a yellow card when a red card when I weren't even playing once. Oh, Mayno's coming on for Bellingham. Oh, the Serbian lad, shut up, man. Bellingham scored. Bellingham, slow down, man. Walk how you want. He plays for Real Madrid. Do you? Oh, he plays for Real Madrid. He's from Brum. He scored. Did you? Hey, walk, man. He's got cramp. Allow him. He's got cramp. He's got cramp. Bellingham, relax. Mayno, come on, you know what to do. You got the temperament for this. You've never been here before, but you got the temperament for this. It's just another game of football, my boy. Jude, man of the match. I'm shameless, so we're splitting it. Bellingham and Saka, men of the match. All right, come on, Jude. Big up Mayno, man. I'm not gonna lie. Foden's caught life. I don't know how Foden ain't been hooked. But the thing is, if Saka played like Foden, bro, somehow they're going to find a picture with Saka having a gun tattoo like Sterling. You know what time it is. And assuming it went south now, may not be there for no reason as well. Come on, Kane. Unlucky. Boys, we need this. We got Denmark next. They're getting ripped. At this point, I'm going to stop reacting to the ref. Maybe I'm being biased, people. Maybe I'm emotionally tired. But how have Serbia been given a free kick there? How have Serbia been given a free kick there? I mean, we've seen drama in a couple of European Championship games. Hopefully it's not us. There's 3 minutes left. Everyone be serious. Foden, that was crap. You're lucky Mayno's got you out of that. Lovely Foden. This is why I back you. Come on. Show them. Foden, ref! Foden's ran into a Serbia player, but I love that. Best thing Foden's done all day. Lovely. Philip, you know. He was a baller. He looks completely different if he's the gaffer. I wonder, is this the first time there hasn't been a United player in the starting 11 for England in an international tournament? Probably in a while. I don't know about ever. Well, now that you say that, in my lifetime, there's always been, oh my God, that was a ball. There's probably always been the United player in the starting 11. Kane, get fouled. Kane, they're going to, Kane, you're better. Kane's tired. Oi, Southgate, Tony, Watkins. Bowen's been fouled there, ref. Come on, Bowen, you're stronger than that, man. Your dad-in-law's Danny Dyer and that, man. You're meant to be tougher than that. What's going on? Can't lose it that easily, man. Hey, Mayno, don't get excited and chase the ball. Just sit in midfield. Just sit, man. All men's to the pump. Lovely, Bowen, but he skipped past you. But Bowen, don't let him get away. Milinkovic-Savic, you won't do it. Oh, my. Oh, maybe you will. Dead. Boys, stop letting him shoot. Stop letting him shoot. Cameraman almost got his head back lifted there with that shot. Milinkovic-Savic and Mitrovic. You don't think you can play in Saudi Arabia for a year and you're beating my nation? You're having a bubble, mate. Football's coming home. Go on, Pickford. You deserve a clean sheet. Mayno, jump, man. Mayno. You're doing that youngster excited stuff. Stop chasing the ball and just sit in midfield. There's a minute or two left. Come on, man. Just sit. Kane's fouled there, ref. Why are we playing on? Take the free kick. It's the 89th minute. Bro, big up Mayno. I'll take him at Arsenal tomorrow. Bro, stop chasing. Someone tell Mayno, stop chasing the ball. Stop doing that youngster stuff. Just chasing the ball, bro. This is the big boy leagues. You deserve to be here. Just sit. Lovely Kane. Nah, Kane's been good in the second half, man. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. He's not scored and no one cares, but he's done a lot of things for us. He's chased lost causes. He's been taking some kicks. He's done his thing. Guy. Unsung hero, I'd say. Guy, he is. Foden. Southgate, you're having a bubble. How's Foden still on the fucking pitch? Lovely player. Foden, you're starting next week for me. Yeah, technically next week, but come on, bro. 4 minutes, folks. 4 minutes. I think England. I think we've been the best this tournament, man. I think Germans been all right. Dutch done their thing. Spain's all right. Well, none of them got Bukayo Saka. You know what I mean, mate? Gallagher, Walker. Gallagher, please play your. Hey, Maino, hold it. No, hey, that's the main I want to see. Ref, Gallagher's fouled, and we've got that. I've just clocked it. Spurs. I mean, England are the Spurs of the international scene. Don't say that. Foden Defence League still going strong. I'm part of it, but like we gotta be honest. You listen, if you're old enough to play, you're old enough to hold smoke. Foden's just not a trench baby, man. You can tell Foden's thing's different, man. You can tell 6 years of age, he probably signed up to Man City. You was on the on the council estate. Yeah, you live in the hood, but you were spoiled, man. You had everything. You ain't got that. Yeah, you're Stockport Iniesta, but I'm not seeing the Stockport in the games. Foden's obviously better than Jack Wilshere, but it's like Jack Wilshere without aggression. Like, I can't lie. You don't need to get my subscribers up, man. I should be in the Euros, man, experiencing this live. Keep going, boys. Keep going. It's almost done. DG watch along is goated, having me creasing the whole night. Adam, my guy. 5 shots all game. Listen. Serious problems. We've got to do a lot better than that. But right now, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take the 3 points and move. I mean, give Bowen a chance. How do you who passed him that? Was it Declan Rice? Whisper it. How do you expect someone that's probably about 5'8" to bring that down? Give Bowen a chance, lad. Come on, man. But hey, Maino, you're doing the youngster thing again. Stop running out of position, man. Ref Hallam. Oh shit. Okay, Serbia down this right-hand side. Surely they won't score. Dead. Lovely Trippier. People are scared of Serbia, you know. Respectfully. Apple juice. Who remembers Jonathan Woodgate at Real Madrid? Shows you life isn't fair. Oh my. Hey, Bowen. The squad ain't winning, Jack. Hey, inner circle, more optimism, man. It's coming home, bro. Trust me, it's coming home. Don't trust me. It's just blind knocks. Oh my God. I can't listen. It didn't come to anything, but I can't believe in the 92nd minute we're just waiting for a Serbian player to go for a long range effort. I can't believe that. Hey, Bowen just jumped on Twitter and the Saka love is immense, bro. Yeah, until he's blamed for everything else. Oh my God. Oh, ref, Kane's been caught there. Kane's been caught, ref. That's a naughty one. That's a yellow, you know. Ref, that's a yellow, you know. That's a head. Look, ref. And you've given the manager a yellow card and he's running away and being animated. Ref, you've got to send him another one. He's not in his technical area. What the hell is that? Boys. "20 seconds is calm, you know." Wait, how's it go again? Look. 9 second ref, it's done. Bring it down. Bring it down. Foden, man. I can't lie. In the 90 minutes, if I didn't know anything what Phil Foden is, I wouldn't. You could never tell me he's a Man City player. Yes! Jude Bellingham's goal is the difference. Never in doubt. Calm game, really and truly. Normal. It's what we do. Never in doubt. There was no nervy moments from England. Yeah, it's our first game. We're just easing our way into this competition. We did what we needed to do in that regard. I do believe, on a serious note, we need to see a bit more. We've done the job. Probably a lack of chance creation, but either way, we've done our job. Pardon me, Vlahovic. Give Declan Rice a number, man. Give Declan Rice a number, man. We need to talk. Give Declan Rice a number. Might even have a cheeky conversation with Milinkovic-Savic. Where are you playing now, fellow? You're a good player. Who's your mum? Give her my number. We can talk about joining the Emirates. Oh, Ramsdale. Big up Ramsdale in the cut. One of the best mascots ever. It was dead. But listen, It's just about winning. It's just about winning. When the Italians stink up the place and win, they don't care. Yeah, without talking about Belgium or France, we've probably been the worst of the bigger nations. You know, Holland looked frail defensively, and we looked better defensively than them, but they looked a lot better. Nowhere near the Spanish, nowhere near the German. To be fair, the French don't need to kick a ball. You know, we're nowhere near there. There's a lot of question marks. I don't think the Trent experiment in midfield was dead, but it wasn't amazing. There was a couple of better and worse moments. I feel where Harry Kane's concerned, I feel people are a bit harsh. He had to work with a lot of scraps. But I think second half, he chased a lot of lost causes. I think Foden started the game well, but his passing was off. He was ineffective, really. And Foden brought nothing to the table. I think he's quite fortunate that he played 90 minutes. I think Jude Bellingham was superb, you know, from the shithousery, pardon my French, to the, you know, being on the ball. Obviously scoring, and he was involved in the build-up. The only criticism I could give Jude Bellingham is sometimes he overplayed. Saka was delightful. You know, between Jude Bellingham and Saka, they're men of the match. I think Gurhey, Pickford, Stones looked a bit shaky on occasion, but Gurhey, Pickford and Stones generally, they did what they needed to do. We should have created a lot more chances, but we did what we needed to do, man. But yeah, the Germans look better than us at this moment in time. Well, they are, but they look clear of us. The Spanish look clear of us. Holland look shaky, and I reckon we could do Holland, but they look better than us. Yeah, I think there's a lot of question marks. To be fair, I was critical of Trippier at left back. I think he did well. We got away with it, man. Not even got away with it because I think he earned the right to win, but we're looking at it. We're not looking like we're going to do anything serious in the Euros, man. I'm supporting Germany this year. Well, yeah, but to be fair, we get on to us about against top sides. We gave France a game. We did take Italy to penalties. It could have went left. On another day, we need to probably create a lot more chances. And at times, you know, it feels like you could throw a blanket on our players. I like the fact that we're patient on one hand, but on the other hand, it does feel like there's no ideas. And it does feel like a lot of players are rusty. It don't really look like there's a system when you look in comparison to the bigger nations. But it's tournament football. Just keep moving, man. I think we've got Denmark next. You beat Denmark, 6 points on the board from 2 games. We're through in it. The third game presents an opportunity to rest players. If you could do that, and then obviously once you start talking semis and quarters, and hopefully we can get to the final again, it's another thing. But yeah, where I look at the Germans, the Italian, the Spanish, the teams I've seen so far, the Dutch, look a long way off, man. But big up Jude Bellingham and Saka in particular, man. I can't lie, we aren't getting out of the hood. We stank up the gaff. Individual brilliance is scraping us through. Yeah, I can't lie, Saka was a joy to watch, man. Hell of a grind, man. Tournament favourites. I don't know who's got England as tournament favourites, where you got the French, but it is what it is, man. There's many things we could do better. Many a thing, but yeah, zero creativity, but the defence has been great. Apart from a bit of shaky clearances from Trent, I think Walker and Cole did all right. Live to fight another day, man. Like, to me, what more can you say? Tomorrow we'll be doing a watch along, definitely for France. I'm going gym, so I know I'm not watching Ukraine, Romania with you lot. What have we got on tomorrow? What have we got on tomorrow? Let me scroll all the way up. We'll definitely watch Belgium, Slovakia together, and we'll watch Austria, France. Tuesday, Turkey, Georgia. We'll definitely watch Portugal, Czech Republic. Wednesday, I want to watch Germany, Hungary, if I'm honest with you. Thursday's a good day. You got Denmark, England, which we'll be watching. You got Spain, Italy. Oof. Good day. Friday's lit. Netherlands versus France. I'll keep you lot posted, but I'm sure Saturday I won't be able to, people. But it's been a good start to the tournament, and up until this point, with respect to the Denmark game, we've watched every game together, people. So yeah, you lot's talking points, differences of opinions. You've been amazing, man. All of them was against rubbish teams. Stop it. Last round of 16. We're going all the way, man. In Saka we trust. In Southgate we trust. On that note, though, folks, I'm going to love and leave you lot. In honour of Trippier having a great game, it's only right you see a great goal from a left back.
Against this right back, Charlie.